Yo, what's happening? It's Manhood Thursdays on Angry Man God Talk. Guys, I know we've been gone for a while, but we're back. I got special guests in the house tonight. We got a little different setup, as you can see, but stay tuned because we are definitely going to build the studio up, and just stay tuned. We're going to be doing some grand things, but got special guests in the house. Brother Antonio Santiago. Some people know him as Tito. CEO and co-founder of BleepLifeLLC. And we got my brother, Mr. Jerome Simmons, in the house tonight. We're going to go in today, guys. We're going to be holding men accountable in our topics tonight. We're going to take calls later on. I'm actually going to put the, I'm going to do that, guys, the Zoom call link in the description. But you got time, and we're going to chop it up first and then take some calls. And we want men and women, of course, to take, we want your take on everything we're going to discuss today. So please, like I said, check out that link. The topic tonight is how to properly rate a man's success or worth or, boss status, just to be, keep it all the way funky, you know what I mean? And kind of the subtopic or question is attached to that so we can include the ladies. Should women date potential or purpose in men? All right? This is the Angry Man God Talk Hour. I'm your host, Brother David, a.k.a. Big Baby. You cut their ass off. Kick it, baby. Let me get my intro music.
I hate him.
Yeah. That's no live anyway. All right, y'all. Chris is outside. You got your phone? That's all you hear.
Yo, David, you ready to pay the bills?
Oh, yeah, man. Go to the social media. Oh, as always, guys, I'm sorry. I'm tripping on my computer. All shows are sponsored by Social Media Boutique. Make your next event a Social Media Boutique event. We got, of course, live musicians. We got MCs for public events. We got, of course, DJs. We've got a photo booth, of course, which is one of our main attractions, already social distance ready. Check us out at socialmediaboutique.events and make your next event a Social Media Boutique event. Next up, I want to shout out one of our sponsors, one of our brand new sponsors. We're so proud to be working with Bubba Kush. That is right. The Bubba Kush, that you guys know them. They created Bubba Kush, OG Kush, Purple Kush, voted #1 strain of all time by High Times Magazine. They are now in the industrial hemp business and CBD business, and we are so proud to be partners with them. They are one of our sponsors. Hey guys, we got Iota Mist, which is one of our main products that we're kicking. It's a broad spectrum hemp spray. It's not an oil, not a tincture. Spray it under your tongue, really anywhere in your mouth. It goes directly into the membrane. You feel an immediate head change, positive, no drag. It's a wonderful, it flows right with the active lifestyle that Bubba Kush has always promoted. And once again, we got some big things coming. I'm not going to tell you everything, but we're going to take our partnership to the next level. You guys stay tuned. Bubba Kush. That's how it is, y'all. Social Media Boutique. That's what it is. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Brother David, a.k.a. Big Baby Bush. And, of course, this is the Angry Man God Talk. Go ahead and like, subscribe, follow the button. We're going to be, even though we might not be doing it now, we're going to eventually be streaming on multiple platforms. But wherever platform you're listening to us right now, please show your support by hitting that thumbs up, the bell notification on YouTube, all that good stuff. Support the movement, guys. All right, the topic again. How to properly rate a man's success or worth or boss status, all right? And, of course, for the ladies, the question attached to that is, should women date potential or purpose in men? Now, while this is, of course, the focus of our show, you know how I do. I got a bunch of other questions that are going to take us deeper and unpack so we can gain a better understanding so that if nothing else, fellas, we leave here better men than we were before. And I know my guests tonight have opinions on what we're going to get into. Let's go ahead and introduce them officially. What's up, Mr. Antonio Santiago? As I said, CEO and co-founder of BleepLifeLLC. How are you doing tonight, my brother?
I'm doing pretty good, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
How are you doing, my brother?
Yes.
Well, all right.
Thank you for joining.
How are you doing, Jerome?
All right. Yeah,
all
chill
right.
out. We got a format. I got you. We're gonna give you cheers.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah.
I'll enter.
There it is. Cheers. Cheers. I like it.
I like it too. Yeah.
I'm not sure what camera angle's up, but that was, if you guys just saw a Caucasian hand, that's our white chocolate brother, Sauce. He's our engineer, producer, partner at Social Media Boutique. You know,
funny,
I'm sure you guys have seen him downtown or in Augusta. Check him out at Mi Ranchos in Augusta. We're going to, at the end, shout everybody out if there's going to be something coming up and you projects you're working on, you shout it out. But anyway, once again, Mr. Santiago,
I'm Antonio.
Thank you for joining us tonight and to help us get the crux of the issues for
Can't get crunk.
I'm about to let you get it out. I'm just trying to do good radio, baby. You know,
Okay.
Angry Man
it's all good.
Podcast.
It's all good. Trying to do good radio. As I said, thank you for coming tonight, guys. Specifically you, Mr. Santiago, because we need to get to the crux of things in general for men. But I will say black men in particular, and not to discriminate, but as this show does focus on not promoting anger, but focusing on reaching out to and provoking thought and purpose, positive purpose from brothers who may suffer from anger and some trauma. Okay, that's the whole the irony in the show. So we're not out here promoting anger. I want to just put that out there. But again, thank you, my brother, for joining us. What's going on with you, man? Tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe where you're from, and most importantly, what's up with Bleep? What inspired you to start it?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And what is Bleep?
Yes.
So, I'm Antonio.
Speak up a little bit. I got you.
I'm Antonio.
Yeah.
I'm from Macon, South Carolina. South Kakalaki. South Cac.
Sauce.
I'm not from Carolinas. I'm from South Carolina.
Right.
So understand that first. But no, Bleep is our brothers leading through education and empowerment for the people.
I like it. Bleep.
I love that.
So what made me want to start is the fact that I think that what we're going through as far as life and everything that's starting, the education and empowerment is what's important as far as what we want to do to push through.
Okay. I dig it.
To push through, it is what it is. So that's why I started. It is what it is.
There it is. I like
we push
it.
through.
Okay. And of course, you pull the other camera shot. My man, my brother, my homie, Mr. Jerome Simmons. How you doing, sir?
Doing
Doing great, man. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good. Make sure the volume is good on the microphone. Yeah. What's up, brother? How you doing? Where you from? What's going on? What you got?
Win South Carolina. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Hanging out with my good friends.
Decided to step on in, give us a man's perspective.
Having a good time.
Because it's Manhood Thursdays, baby.
Hey, man.
I appreciate that.
Every day.
Okay.
Manhood every day.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up.
Women need to understand that, though.
So-
if you got the right man.
Wait, say that one more time.
Say that.
Say it clear. Women need to understand what manhood's all about. What it means for brothers to get together and figure it out and put something together.
When I say that,
Not to speak for you.
Uh-huh.
I'm
I
sorry.
say it like this here. That you know what? If you got the right man, so you
How's the
understand
volume?
manhood. What I mean by understanding, you're a man that
Yeah.
you have. You know what I'm saying? Not every man. That that's what he's about. You know him. He sit down. You don't bring him a beer. You cook him dinner. You know what I'm saying? It's manhood.
Okay. So you
Now,
want?
it take that lady to understand her man for his manhood.
Okay.
Manhood every day. Well, that's all we know. I be a man. I can't be no woman. I can't be what she want me to be.
I hear you, brother.
All you gotta do is be me.
I like
So you
it.
gotta be yourself.
So part of being a man is being you,
So
being
a man
original.
have a good woman and a woman have a good man. They understand each other. So manhood like understand womanhood.
Does a man, real quick? Does a man need a woman in order to be a man, a good man?
No.
But you just as far.
No.
Okay.
You don't need no woman to be no man.
Right. In fact, you should probably be a man before you meet the woman, right?
At the end of the day,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A man's
No,
a man,
right.
depending on how his father talks.
Okay,
Focus
okay.
on mentor kids to have their damn, fatherhood figure, a lead, something to raise them, to teach them how to treat women.
Okay.
And to be a man that wants to be respected by women.
I can dig all that, my brother. I
So
can
at
dig
the
all
end of the
that.
day, you know what I'm saying? Shit, when it comes down to it, the boss stats, everything it is, be a man.
Okay.
You don't pump.
My goodness gracious. There it is. All right, guys. Well, hey, there it is. Well, I tell you what, real quick. Recently, and I'm glad, Jerome, that you came to join us tonight, because recently my brother, Mr. Santiago, and I, we had a conversation that I would say inspired what I would say is tonight's show topic. We don't have to get into the details of the conversation, but I was left with thoughts toward the end of that delicate, toward the end of the conversation about the delicate balance between tough love versus inspiration, whether we're talking about your son or a mentor or a brother or whatever the case may be. And so I'll admit, guys, y'all already know how I do. I'm a little old school, maybe a lot old school. Some have referred to me as a caveman, you know what I'm saying? But I come from a family where men, didn't necessarily coddle you, especially the boys, you know what I'm saying? And as blunt and cold as the truth that comes with that tough love is, I was expected to kind of suck it up and grow from that integrity behind that masculine rebuking, if you will. So, that's just me. I would like to kind of hear, you know what I'm saying, y'all's take on it. But while I don't want to speak for you, Brother Antonio, and then we'll get Jerome's take on it, I'll give you the floor, of course, to express. I don't even talk to you. But I gather that you have more of a, and if I'm wrong, correct me, but I feel like you had more of a believe in the king no matter what kind of philosophy, as opposed to maybe calling him out as only being a prince in an effort to get him to actually rise to being an official king kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, not to put words in your mouth, but, I'm saying, not to give, you can talk freely. I said, you ain't got to get specific about the conversation.
No, it's so good. What I believe is that, what I believe is this, dog. I believe that,
don't say no bullshit.
I believe that a king is born a king. And the situation is this, is that everybody goes through trials and tribulations.
Okay.
Everybody goes through shit. And I believe that to build up, to become that man, to become that king, you have to go through that shit.
Have to go through some trials and tribulations.
You have to. So my point is that to become a king, though, you have to build yourself up into that realm. And if you are just handed that realm, or for what we were talking about earlier, I don't believe that because you have money or you have power or you have whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be,
land.
The situation is this: is that kings, real niggas, real Spartans that kick niggas in the holes, don't come from bullshit. We come from being built up. So we have to.
So if you inherited money or business or even some money that helps you start business, you're saying that that's bullshit, or that's not real man. That's not the real way. If you didn't come from like the mud, you're saying that that's not a real man.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay.
And LA.
Let's go. You got the cameras. You got the cameras straight up.
You were right. Any man, well, all men, boys. A lot of y'all wouldn't like
boys.
We go through things. It takes a man and a king to learn from things in the build.
Okay.
I come from a structure where, I have older cousins that try to tear you down, put you down. Don't like to see you do good.
Oh,
then you got something to do.
Okay.
So, when it hurts when it come close to home, vice versa in the street, because you're used to that.
Well, what did you disagree with about? He said if you inherited something, that doesn't make you a man.
I'm saying, it doesn't matter if you inherited or what.
What determines if you're a man?
It comes from what you learn from what you go through. And
right.
if you learn anything from what you go through, then you'll change, and it's a mistake. It's not a mistake if you fucking ignorant, and stupid, and keep doing the same shit. So you're right, but it don't matter where you come from.
So what? First of all, what is a man to you? Since you already talked to Rome, and we'll go back to Tito. What is a man in your definition? Besides biological parts.
A man, in my definition, you know what I'm saying? He handles his business. He got business by himself. He take care of his kids. He in their life, no matter if you separate or what. Sometimes you have a problem with that, but hey.
What if you ain't got no kids?
A man tries.
What if you ain't got no kids or a wife yet? What's a man?
Well, a man handles his business.
Handle his business, right?
He handles business.
Okay.
That's what attracts the woman to want you.
Okay.
There's some men out here handling business, but they're stingy, stubborn,
self-sustaining though, right? He could,
just like the damn
without a doubt.
Don't like fucking assholes.
No, I'm saying about a man. Does he have to be self-sustaining? Like he has to be able to take care of himself, right? That's a part of handling your business, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
You gotta be able to do that.
And then now, what about, does that change when you get a wife and kids? Is it another level, or is it the same thing? As long as you're doing the same shit, you're basically
you gotta keep doing the same shit, but there's another level because you stepped up as a wife and kids.
Because you might be able to take care of yourself, but taking care of a wife,
you gotta take care of maintenance.
What does take care of
home?
What does take care of a woman and her children mean for you specifically?
What it mean for me?
Protection, provision.
That's life. That's what I do.
No, what does that mean specifically?
I'm a man.
Do you have to buy her a house? Do you have to buy her a house?
No, I have to buy us a house.
That's what I mean. So you
And
you gotta pay. You gotta buy the house.
Good woman, you know, we buy a house.
No, we're talking about men right now. I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
So the man provides the house.
Man gonna get a real woman.
A house. I'm asking what a man does to protect and provide for a woman. Does he have? What specifically does that mean? Does he have to pay, get a house, put a shelter over her head?
All that.
Okay. And protect means what? Anything from physical.
With me.
So whether somebody breaks in.
What you did in life, you with me, you good.
So if somebody breaks in.
I don't care what you did, your ex. What I don't hear nothing.
Talk about protection.
Yeah, that's right. She's good.
Protection. What does that mean?
No matter what.
Okay, all right. That's
everything.
Everything.
You're safe with me.
Even from yourself. You see what I did there?
I won't even let her hurt herself.
That's funny too.
Tito, Antonio. Appreciate it. I like that.
Let
me get it now. All right, it's his turn now. It's his turn. I appreciate it. Yeah. We'll come back to you. Tito, what is a man in your definition? What's a man?
A man is, I think simply put, a man is a protector.
Okay.
And a provider.
All right.
And when it comes down to that, the family, a woman's duty, job, or role is to take care of the house.
Oh my goodness! So she can't go to work.
That you say the man provide.
She can,
right?
She can have a job. She can work. She can make some money. But no, her job, her duty is to take care of the house and the kids. Period.
Oh my goodness! What the man, you know, provide, like the home.
The man is the protector and the provider.
Okay.
The woman takes care of the house and the kids.
Right. Hey, that's his opinion. That's his opinion.
I
can dig it. I can dig it. Hold on real quick. Because I know, we like to use the word king a lot. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of know it sometimes. So, Grand Rising Kings, but it's all good. King. Some people have a lot of good intention behind that, but like, because we not to deviate too much, we can talk about women, because queens. I think that sisters all think that they're queens, maybe regardless of what they've done. But we're not gonna focus on them. We might get to that, but in the same kind, I put that disclaimer out there.
Excuse me.
Because are all men kings? Why not?
No.
Go ahead, Tito. Speak up so I can hear, man. Are all men kings?
No, and this is why.
Okay.
Because most people are followers.
Most men are followers?
Most people, especially men, are followers. Especially men are followers because they want to be accepted. They want to feel like they're the guy. This is the reason that men go to strip clubs. This is the reason that niggas
I don't
fucking.
Go to strip clubs, so I don't understand.
Cause you may be a real nigga. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So I'm not talking about you, nigga. Apparently,
are all men kings?
No.
And so basically, it takes what to become a king officially? What does one have to do? It ain't gotta be necessarily about
the work.
The work. What does that mean? All right.
The journey.
I like it.
Journey.
Jerome, are all men kings? Why or why not?
No.
Why? So why not?
Because all men don't provide.
Make sure he's
take
on
care
that.
of their kids. Handle their business as a man.
I know it's delayed.
But what I'm really on is that at the end of the day, all the motherfuckers suck no king. Just because you want to get a dick hard and make a kid don't make
make sure you speak clear now. Say what now?
Just because your dick get hard, you make a baby don't make you a fucking man or a king.
Okay. So if you're
handle your business, man.
Bottom line.
Money don't make you a king either. I mean, you gotta handle your business.
Right.
Okay.
You gotta handle your business.
So wait, does money not include business?
Yes, but I'm just saying you can't walk around because you got money and think you the fucking shit, and you ain't shit.
So let me ask a question.
Like for example, who do you think not famous? Do you think there's somebody famous that has money that walks around that they're shit and you don't think they're a man?
Well, really, the person myself, I don't think about a man. I'll judge a man.
I can do that.
I don't have time for that.
Okay. I like where we're going.
First, what you do with yours ain't taking care of me, so I'm not worried about you being a jackass.
Okay, I'm about to give it to you, but real quick, what does a man have to do in order to elevate to king status?
No, none of that matters. What it takes to be a real man It's that you're true to yourself. It's that you walk in a line that you wanna, if you did have kids, to teach them to walk. It's the morality. It's the realness. It's the shit that makes you say, yes, nigga, this is me and I am me. So
how
what I'm
do you
saying?
rate that? How would you judge that in a young man if you were like, I'm evaluating this young mentee, and you're like, how do you determine when he graduates? Like in the Jewish culture, they have the bar mitzvah. You know, I think I don't know about, but yeah, so, you know, how do you know officially? How do you rate that young man's official coming into official manhood?
Young man, you rate him how he carries himself, and what he doing, where he trying to go.
How do you judge if someone's a man or not? Grown.
What he do? How he carries himself?
What he does?
Do he motivate me? Do he inspire me?
So
I'm a grown ass man. I ain't hanging around. Y'all.
So he has to inspire you. So a man has to inspire you.
No, man don't have to inspire me to do a motherfucking thing.
You just said if he's.
I mean, for the free to be in your presence at 30, you ain't nothing.
Love all of it.
No. The question is, what does it take to be a man, like official, like? Because you're saying like what a man is. He said be true. He said hold on. He said be true to yourself. I think that's cool. You said.
Oh, you gotta be true to yourself.
You said bro. We're trying to put together a definition, like a collective definition.
Right.
I think we all agree with that.
Right.
But you said have your own shit. Do you believe that or not?
You gotta have your own shit.
If you
woman that ain't got her own shit.
So if you don't, then you're not a
I
man.
want a woman with her own car, house, shit like she. Hey, I hope she better want.
Please stay on topic. We're talking about.
She buying video games.
Okay.
And refilling children.
It's
and driving her car at work and fucking other bitches.
What about men? If a man doesn't have his own shit, is he a man or not?
Well, you know what? I can say, people go through bad times all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't all about that. But if you're a man, when it comes to potential, like you say,
if you're a man, huh?
You can do things.
On a basic level, we're gonna get to kings, but on a basic level, manhood, you 20, 22 years old.
How you handle your business? You take care of your kids.
I'm asking specifically, how do you judge or rate that? What does it take to be a man? We said on a basic level, protection. Take care of yourself. What does take care of yourself mean? What does take care of yourself mean for manhood?
I mean, look at me. Shit.
All right.
Taking care of man. I mean, look at me.
So what does it take to be? All right. So well, that's cool. I think that in my opinion, and
you gotta take care of yourself. Take care of woman. What you hollering at her for?
So let's talk about the real topic.
A man. Hold on.
Let's talk.
Bruno, I didn't ask you. I asked y'all.
Were you?
Oh, I guess I did already answer. I'm the next level of being a husband or providing for a woman and her kids. I feel like that's pretty much it. You got to be able to protect and provide for her. Now, I'm not saying that means exactly you got to buy her house, but I'm just trying to get to,
No.
I do.
Buy nobody.
No, your house. Like, she lives in your house.
Yeah. I mean, wife status, or,
Is she paying the mortgage or you paying the mortgage?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We paying mortgage. We together.
We'll get into that. I like it. And then, so, what it takes to be a king, to me, and this is my opinion, because I feel like, in my opinion, we're talking about king. I equate that. No, real quick. Stop. Be quiet, Ron. Chill out. I'm gonna give you a second. To be a king, since you want to talk, I'll give it to you next. I'm talking about a high value man or a king. Own your own home, whether you have a wife or not. You have some business. You know what I'm saying? It's not again. If we're talking about a high value man or a king, you should be recognized by peers, in my opinion, as being a value or an asset, or like, again, maybe not, but like a boss man in the industry. If you got a pressure washing company, or you got a payroll company, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you do, you should be doing it to the point where, in my opinion, if you're considered a king or a high value man or a boss then you are making a certain amount of money, you own your own home, whether you have a chick or not, and when you do engage with a woman, relate to a woman, marry a woman, she has no choice, even if she's a lawyer, a doctor, a surgeon, she has no choice but to, I kind of hate to use the word submit, because that's a bad word, but at least go along with the man's standard, even when it comes to her achieving her success, going along with the man's standard in order to even achieve her happiness and her success. Because if he's a high value man or a king, then that's kind of what it is. So I'm sorry. Tito, you got something you want to jump in? Man, a king, what it take to be a king?
Well, just like I said earlier.
Or a boss. What it take to be a boss?
Paying the mortgage, I said our mortgage. Even if I paid the mortgage with my money, if we together that level, that's her money too.
Mm-hmm. I said, what does it take to be a boss? A boss ass knuckle.
You looking at it, sir?
I need you to be specific, bro, for real.
So I mean, what specific? Like you handle your business, like you say, you got your shit.
You
don't need nobody for nothing, nobody.
So
you good.
And that's it. So you ain't gotta be financially providing for her. You're paying the mortgage on the house. You got businesses that are generating money. I'm asking those kind of specifics.
I mean, you can work anywhere and just be a man, handle your business, and be loyal. That what makes a man. He handles his business no matter if he got.
But how to be so you can be a trash man and be a boss ass nigga?
You damn right. You handle your business shit. What the fuck? You supposed to do what?
I'm asking.
Yeah, you handle your business.
So to be a boss ass nigga, income is
that woman did for your standards.
In order to be a boss, you're saying income doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Tito, what you got? And you can go back to the manhood and as well as the kinghood thing. Real quick. Where's Chris? Chris says, ha ha ha. You always got what he says?
Mad tunes.
Got some tunes. Okay, oh, thank you for this. I appreciate that. That's cousin Chris on there. All right, there it is. There it is. My headphones back or trash. It's all good. There it is. All right, Chris, we might need you to call in and put your 2 cents on there, bro. Matter of fact, can you see the Zoom link in the description? I feel like some of these questions might be hard to kind of specifically pin down, but that I guess I'm kind of asking that. That's what I want to get an understanding of, because to me, if we're talking about the next level of boss ass milkerness or king, right? Can a man or a boss be successful? Can a man be a successful boss or boss status if he can't properly identify his achievements and his flaws in his career, personality, character, or plan? So again, you ain't gotta necessarily get specific about your own life, but I'm asking about a man in order to graduate from being a man that can take care of himself. And I feel like at this point, even whether he's married or not, he has the ability to take care of a woman and their children. So the next level would be, captain of the industry, boss. How are you going to be considered a boss or a king? How do we judge that? That's pretty much where I'm at. Tito, what you got, bro? Chris, what's up? What you think?
That's funny too.
How's it funny?
Huh? No, we're good. I'm waiting. Well, Tito got it. Yeah, how do we judge whether somebody's graduated from basic manhood or good man to boss man status? My brother, I need you.
Can I take it back a little bit?
I guess try to be, concise. Don't fall asleep on us, please.
No. I don't think there's been like real, as you call it, kings.
Yeah. How do you become that?
Real, as you call it, kings have not been established because there hasn't been real kings in the household of the people we've been living with. There hasn't been. Nigga,
Tulsa? Those men were kings?
That was 30s.
1921 it was when Tulsa burned down.
60 years ago.
No, I was asking because you said there's never been, but you mean not since a long time.
Right.
But
I'm just saying.
But you would say in Tulsa,
decades.
Those were kings in America.
And even in the 50s, even in Black Panther days, even in, situations like that, dog. Even then, there were men in the house that still taught boys how to be men.
I can dig
it. In today's time, they haven't been teaching boys how to be men, and women have been teaching boys how to be boys.
Okay.
And they haven't been educated or even properly raised to know what it really means to be a man. They're not raising kings. They're raising little niggas who wear fucking skinny jeans.
Man.
And
I got you. I don't necessarily disagree. I'm just,
and
very strong language.
They're tattooing their face.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
This shit is weird.
So if you say that we haven't had an example, that's not a bad statement. Especially we're talking about the black community. You're saying we haven't had an example of manhood since basically the Tulsa days. Why would you consider that society or those men? I'm not disagreeing. I think because we were real quick. Tulsa we recycled the dollar in the black community historically more than any other culture, even to this day. 27 days, I think. I might be off, but what I do know is that it's a couple days more than Asian Americans recycle in their community. I think it's like 25 days, and then of course in the white American community it's like 23 days, and then of course in the black community today, unlike Tulsa, not 27 days, 3 hours. So there's that. So you're saying we haven't had manhood since back then. I might be able to dig that, but even still, even if that's the case, how can we determine, even if we use that standard from back in 21 or 1917, 1921, how do we get there? How do you know when a man has gotten to that status? What does he have to do in order to achieve or to be officially get the badge stamp? You're a king, bruh. You are a boss ninja. And I don't know if I mean, you know.
No, I'll take it back. I'll
Okay.
take it back to my original answer. Protect and provide.
Protect and provide.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you got to do to be a king or a boss.
Essentially, so.
Okay.
So the situation is that men back in the day, they took care of the house. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they did, they took care of the house. And nowadays, these little niggas don't take care of the house. They're out wilding. They're out doing wild shit and bullshit.
There's a lot of truth to that.
You know,
a lot of truth to that.
None of that means anything when it boils down back to the real nigga, real man.
Particularly the king, because that's what we're talking about.
The king.
The top dog of yeah.
We take care of the house.
Oh. Okay. I mean, that's cool.
That simply put. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go, you know.
Okay, so in your
simply put, nigga, a real nigga take care of his house.
no
Whether
king,
it's a real king,
a boss.
a real nigga, a real boss, a real king,
Yeah.
takes care of his house.
That's the only minimum requirement in order to be considered a boss. Mo, we gonna need you. I saw your comment. He said, "Let the Messiah explain." Hey, can
And I need to go handle
you type status?
what makes a man.
No,
Like
a
me
king.
right
I'm talking about a king.
What makes a king is like me right now
Boss.
getting a call about my son,
Uh-huh.
and I need to go handle it. And I gotta look.
Okay. All right. We'll sign out real quick. Tell the people. You said bye.
I love y'all. I see y'all later.
All right. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Is that what being a king is when you get
Look at the
that
camera. Look at the
response,
camera.
You handle your business.
There it
I gotta
is.
go handle it.
Hey, we love you, dog. Thank you for coming. Thank you for dropping by the show, man. That's what's up.
Oh yeah. That's real talk too, man.
That's real talk. I like it. I like it. Well, we kind of trialing a lot of stuff tonight, but we did put the link in the description, so see if you can click on it and actually get on the live with your boy, man. And not consulting the boss before making moves, but it's all good. I actually kind of like. It's cool to hear from him to be on the camera because what I was gonna do actually was turn the camera around so they could see you on the ones and twos in your main spot. Why don't you turn the camera real quick?
That's
actually,
real smart. That's
turn
real
the camera
smart.
real quick though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's all good. But anyway, do a mic check. I don't know. Actually, man, do a mic check. Do a mic check. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
So you might. I think we're gonna try to figure it out. But for now, you can't see us, but we can see you. Jump in. Tito's regrouping, revamping. Anything you want to jump in, bro?
Yes, sir.
Can you jump in? Can you jump in on any topic we've been talking about tonight?
What is it?
Yes, sir. What it do?
So you can't hear me too good, can you?
Y'all was everywhere, but I'm gonna tell you, a man. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I thought y'all was talking about a man, the boss, and all that stuff.
man. And then therefore, what it takes to be a king, like or a boss ass man, and yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I'm trying to.
Why he obviously can't hear us?
He can
He
hear.
can hear us.
Yeah.
What's going
Now I
on?
don't hear y'all.
You should definitely hear us.
You don't hear us?
Make sure all the mute stuff is good, man. Make sure it's
Everything's good.
No, because
Everything's
Zoom is funky.
When I mute the Facebook, I
Start
don't hear
video.
you.
Click start video down there. What's that gonna do?
I'm gonna unmute the Facebook because I don't hear anything.
Yeah. How about now? There we go. There we go. Hit start video too.
Hey, what they do, cuz?
All right, my bad. Sorry about that.
Start video.
Okay. Now you can hear us, but you still can't see us, right?
Yeah, I don't see. I see social
No problem.
media boutique.
No problem. No problem. No problem. We got you and your video feed. We can so you don't pick no bookers because you're gonna be showing up on the live. So you know. And if you go to Facebook, make sure you turn down your phone. But you know, if you want to go do that and share it, whatever, it's all good. But man, just go ahead and jump in, brother. Man, we can get back on some specific. But basically, you know, we're talking about manhood. You know, ultimately, we're talking about potential versus purpose. You know what I mean? And I did want to include the ladies. Ain't too many ladies on tonight, but if the ladies did jump on, you know, basically, you know, should a woman, for example, date potential or purpose. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's got, you know, got great vision, got great potential, but they're not doing their thing yet. They ain't got their own place yet, own shit, but they got a good vision. You know, is it okay for a woman to date a man in that space, or should he officially be doing his shit? Should he already have his job and his career or his business going? And you know,
a man in the household is a leader. I don't give a damn. A man could be a pimp in the household. You don't know what he's doing. He could have 4 different wives. One do this, one do that. He orchestrates. The man is the leader in a household.
What does that mean? What does that mean specifically? What does he have to do to be a leader?
They look for him for everything. He's the man. You feel me? At the end of the day, she can handle it, but she's looking for him to do what's supposed to be done.
The bills, the groceries, the child rearing, homework.
You don't know what may be done for that family. I don't know what they live and what they do. As long as that family is taken care of, I don't know what they're doing.
No, I'm talking about general. You don't have a general. You don't have a general checklist for basically what a man's supposed to do.
You can't have a general checklist because a man is what a man is to that woman. A man is not a man to you.
No, a man without a woman. What if he's a single man? What does it take to be a man?
He's still a man. You get what I'm saying?
No. What does that mean specifically?
First of all, you were just talking about the household. Now you went back to just by itself. So a man in a household is a leader. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So a man without himself is a man.
So that means the household, he has his own house, or he's paying his own bills.
Yeah, once you start doing this, now you're gonna you demasculating men and making bitch niggas and all that. Nah,
I don't know.
A man is a man. You're demasculating men when you're saying that he's only a man if he do this, or if he's only a man if he do that.
I didn't say that. I'm asking you. Does he have to pay the bills? Does
talking about before you trying to make me
Mo.
And I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. To run that family, a man is a leader. He might build a house. He might get 5 women to do it. I don't know how he's doing it, but at the end of the day, he is the leader.
He's the leader. He's the leader.
Meaning that, hey,
they can depend on him for everything.
Oh, exactly.
They can depend on him for everything as a leader?
No, it's like a leader in the army, bro. What does a leader in the army do? What does any leader do? I don't know. He
guides. Matter of fact, we'll pull up the definition. Somebody pull up the definition.
There you go.
Of a leader. Okay, I like it. You got it?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. No, I got you. I'm gonna look it up right now on my phone.
He leads his family.
I got you.
He is the head of the snake.
No, it's cool. I ain't trying to be hard. I would like specifics as possible, and I get that certain things are general.
Specifics, because then when you start doing that, that's how the world wants you to do shit.
When you start doing what? When you start naming standards that it takes for a man to be a man?
That don't got nothing to do with nothing. You keep trying to make money into the
Mo. Listen, hold on. Stop.
I'm asking you,
Mo, stop. Listen.
Do with materialistic things don't have nothing to do with a man.
Listen.
A man is a man. You didn't come out the pussy with no money. So how the hell all of a sudden
when you come out
money, you're a man?
So when you come out the pussy, you're a man?
It depends on what you got that man doing.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a man.
Hold on. Let's let Tito talk. So Tito says when you're born, you're a man. How?
Yeah, if you can't make him a woman, that's the problem we having today.
No, I didn't. Mo, slow down. We're doing radio. Mo, we're doing radio. I got it. But I didn't ask about a male because we covered that before you called. We're not talking about stop. We're not talking about biological makeup parts. I'm saying a man, like a boy is a boy and a man is a man. Yes or no?
A boy is a boy and a man is a man.
So what does it take to be a man?
At the end of the day, those are words that you're putting on. What the hell is a boy?
I need you to answer the question the way you want to answer it. Don't project on me.
I've been trying to do that. You keep stopping me.
What is a man?
What I'm trying to say.
You said a man is a leader.
A leader.
But a boy, but coming out, you're not a leader. When you're 8 years old, you're not a leader, are you?
This is what I'm telling you. If he got a family at 8, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if he live in Africa, Australia, a tribe. I don't know.
So
that's what I'm trying to say. You're trying to put things in certain places. You can't do it.
So
it's too many different men in this world.
Let's let Tito jump in. So you said coming out the womb, you're a man.
Yeah.
You are. What I'm saying is you are. What you trying to say? Go back to when you were a baby or something, like when you first born.
No, You said when you come out the pussy, and I said so that means when you come out the womb, that means you're a man. I asked you. I'm just asking you based on what
because you don't have a family yet. How the hell are you gonna prove a man without a family?
Mo, you said it. I asked you about what you said.
But I keep saying it. You keep asking me. I'm telling you. Why do you keep asking me what I'm telling you? You let me tell you, and then you say, okay, look, bro, is this what you're saying? And I'm like, yes. Yes. Don't keep saying, no, I'm saying this. No, I'm telling you what I'm saying. You gotta
Okay. Real quick, your head is cut off on the camera real quick, but that's cool.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right.
Yeah, a man is a man. Okay?
All right.
If you put a man in a household, a man is a leader.
So here's the definition of leadership.
Without a family is still a man.
And still a leader. I can dig that. You're still a leader. Even if you ain't got a wife, you still, if you're a leader, then you are a man, you're saying.
Yeah, it depends on what that man is put in what situation to be a man. Because you got your ass whipped, do not mean you're not a man no more.
Oh, no,
because you get mad, cool. Don't mean you're not a man no more.
I understand. All right, real quick, the definition. This is Oxford, by the way, and obviously, but it's the definition that the person who leads or commands a group, organization, or country. So you got to lead a group. You got to actually have she ain't got to be your wife necessarily, but apparently you got to lead a group.
A family. A family's a group.
It could be a group. It could be a team of people that make money though too, right? It could be your homeboys at your business.
No, I'm talking about in the household. That's what I'm saying.
No. Hold on. Mo, slow down. Mo, slow down. Mo, slow down. I'm reading the basic definition of leader. Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Mo, radio, bro. The definition of leader is the person who leads. Mo, relax.
You don't need
the person.
You gonna do this.
Mo, I don't want to mute your mic, bro. Go ahead and mute him.
Don't mute him.
Oh, I know he's good.
Don't mute him.
He's good. The leader. So a leader, as far as Oxford, and I'm not saying you can't disagree, but I'm just putting it out so we can talk about something. A leader, because you said a man is a leader. So the person who leads or commands a group, organization, or country. Hold on. Oh, the principal player in a music group. That's the second definition. And there's other definitions, but that's pretty much it.
Tell him to unmute himself.
Yeah, unmute yourself. My bad. Unmute yourself real quick.
Oh, I got it.
There it is. Okay, so basically you said a man is a leader, and that's the definition of a leader. Now, I'm not saying you got to agree wholeheartedly. You can add to it, but based on that definition, do you agree with that? So if you're saying a man got to be a leader, and this is saying a leader is someone who commands. So basically,
you're not hearing me?
So basically, a person who leads or commands a group, organization, or country. You agree with that, Tito?
Is anybody else there that's also listening that they can say, yeah, I hear you? Because I don't know if you're hearing me.
Yeah, I hear you. Did you hear my question?
Okay, so how are you lost on the household?
No. Mo.
The family.
Mo.
Why you keep saying no? Let me talk, my nigga. What the fuck is this?
All right, so real quick. You can talk, Mo. Listen, you can talk about whatever you want. Yeah. I'm asking you a direct question. So you understand what I'm saying? So again, I'm simply asking. You can take it wherever you want to, whether it's the household, but this definition didn't say the household. So I'm saying I believe you can be. So for example, hold on. For example, P. Diddy is a leader of Bad Boy. There's a team of, let's say, 15 staff. I guess what I'm saying is, based on this definition, you don't have to have a wife or a household. You can be a leader of a team. You know what I'm saying? And still be a leader. That's all I'm saying. Do you agree with that definition?
A man of, okay, so now you're talking about a man without a family. What are we talking about here, bro?
Mo.
Talking about a man with a family or a man without a family?
Mo, you shouldn't be so confused. I'm asking about what you said. You said a man.
I know what I thought.
Bro, Mo, let me answer. Mo. You said a man is a leader. And the definition of a leader is what I said.
That's not what I'm saying. No, that's what you're saying. Because you keep doing this.
All right. So do you agree?
If you let me talk, I can tell you what I've been.
All right, go ahead. No, I'm asking. I'm controlling the dialogue. I'm asking you a question, and if you can't answer, that's fine. I'm asking, do you agree?
I've been answering it.
You said a man is a leader. All right, go ahead.
You have your
Just talk freely.
If you want my opinion, I'm giving it to you. Can you elaborate?
Go ahead. It's a delay. Go ahead.
That's what I said. There got to be a delay or something.
Go ahead. Speak.
Ask your question. Ask your question.
Okay.
I'm going to show you what to do. Ask your specific question.
All right. Since you said that a man is a leader, and I just read the definition of a leader, which is a person who leads or commands a group, organization, or country. Would you
I was saying a man is a leader because of a family, but we're not talking about family. We're talking about without a family.
Everything, broad, whether you have a family or not.
So you're doing broad of a man.
That's right.
Broad of a man, he has to stand on something. But you don't stand on nothing coming out the coochie. So at the end of the day, you have to turn a certain age. At the end of the day, to become a man, not a boy.
Right.
So at the end of the day, once you become 15, 16, you are a man. It could be 14. Some niggas jump off the porch early.
Okay.
And now you're in man situation.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I got you. Okay. So
once you put in a situation from him where he's a bitch ass man, a hoe ass man, a little man, tall man. There's real
okay.
Man, there's bad men, there's ugly men.
So we
can't change that. That's what we've been doing to society.
Okay.
Making these niggas what they're not. They're men. Now, what type of men you're talking about? Now we get into kings. Now, a king, we don't live in king times no more. But so we be trying to have king moments in this era. You feel me? So a king is what? A person who's treated with royalty. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
Should a man in this era of 2021 be treated with royalty if he's giving king treatment to his peasants, whether it's his family or the people around him?
Is Jay-Z a king?
To be a king in this world, that means you have to have lots of money.
Is Jay-Z a king?
Yeah, because what I just said determines you have to have lots of money. I mean, he could run up empire. So he's a king. This is what a king is to me. Because a king, you only a king but look, you're only a king. Is it real? But no, you're only a king because you feed a lot of niggas. That's why they treat you with royalty.
So you
soon as you can't feed a lot of motherfuckers, we're not saying that's right. But as soon as you can't feed a lot of motherfuckers, they're not treating you like your king.
Okay.
You understand? So for instance, if you always getting a driver, you tip the driver $100, and every time they see you, they treating you good. You feel me? But there's niggas who don't have money like Jay-Z that get treated like a king. Like Haitians. You get what I'm saying? It's about morals and principles. It's what he can do. He can fix everything. He does everything. He gives all the knowledge. And it's also in their religion. So they're going to treat him with king. Does he have a lot of money? No. But he also don't live in America. He lives where it's fucking poor, and he is the richest man of his time. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, a king, to me, what we be using these words for, oh, that's my king, just like my BFF. At the end of the day, a real king, we know what it is. From Egypt, just like a queen. Just like chess, right. Just like chess, the king runs shit. And the only way you can run shit in America is with money. You can't run shit without no money in America. But as a real man, a king, a real man might not have no money. A real man would take that money from a king. Do you understand me? A real man is not going to go down on his elbows. A real man is not going to let you disrespect him. A real man stands on something.
If you overthrow a king, doesn't that make you a king?
If you overthrow a king, it's up to you what you want to be. Because you could be a king and just throw all the money away and go back to being who you was. Okay. You just don't like that nigga. So, that king could have raped your daughter. You came and chopped his head off and went back to being a normal nigga.
Okay, so I like it. So a certain amount of money, and we haven't named it yet, and we can, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I named Jay-Z because he's a billionaire. I'm not saying you got to be a billionaire, because I think you can, even if you got $10 million net worth, you can run a business. You can be like, you can feed people. You can have, you see what I'm saying? But I do feel like I agree with you. I'm gonna let Tito talk that in order to be a boss ass ninja, nyongo, or a king, or that's what I mean when I say king. I feel like you have to.
Right, boss. Okay, that's why I said we talking about the same thing.
Whatever that is, I mean, I feel like in the modern day in America that means a business, but whatever that means, however you're feeding people, because I like your analogy when you start talking about maybe someone more Aboriginal or Native. You know, you could be on some Dr. Sebi stuff, but I still feel like it's the same. If you're on some Dr. Sebi stuff, you should probably still have 5 goats while everybody else got 1. Or, you know what I'm saying? You still got 5 wives. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have money, but a king still is the lion. There's one king in a lion's pride. Maybe 2 when there's brothers. I've seen that before. But my point is, when a king is a king, that's it. So I don't care if if you live in the woods or if you live in America.
And that's what I'm saying to as a man. You can't take that from him because you feel like it. You get what I'm saying to you? Once he's a king, he's king. He's announced king. He's the son of the last king or the prince, and he's becoming a king.
All right.
Just like a man. Once you a man, you can't change and not be a man. You just a whole ass man. Well, like you a whole ass king. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, real quick. Let's let Tito answer. Then we're gonna let Sauce jump on because he jumped on a couple times, and I'm gonna try to boot him off. But I had a place and a time to say shout out my engineer, my producer. He's just, we drinking a little bit. He got a little overzealous, but Tito, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, real quick, Sauce, jump in the seat real quick. You coming back, right, Tito? All right. So, we got the homie. I keep a, an engineer, producer, partner around. Doing this technology stuff. What do you think? I mean, in general, let's start basic. What do you think it takes to be a man? Well, on a basic level, whether you have a woman or not.
Yeah, woman or not. I mean,
Do you agree with my cousin about the 15-year-old thing?
No, I don't agree with that,
With
and
the
I
age-
was about
the age
to
thing?
kind of like break it
We're
down.
not about to anything.
and
Be direct. We're podcasting. So
yeah, I'm
what
being
age
very
bracket do you
direct.
think?
I don't think an age bracket. I think it's like a social structure. I think a lot of the times when we look at certain issues like sexual assault or that woman wanted it even though
Don't go too far, but tell
she
me what a man
wasn't,
is. What's a man?
old
What's
enough.
a man? What's
But
a man?
when it comes down to what a man is when he has when he has that glimpse of reality that he's actually dying, and the only thing that makes him worth anything is going out and getting that bread and giving it to a woman or giving it to somebody else. That's what makes you a man. Being aware that you're dying, and then also being aware that you have to gain something to be worth anything.
But you did equate it to
So
being
you
able to
think
provide.
giving your money to a woman is a man?
What I'm saying is you're not a man until you understand that your worth is literally based on what you can give.
I kind of can dig that. All right, I like it, bro. Thanks for that. Thanks
So
for that, man.
do you believe that there's men? What if a man who don't want to? He just want to live and die creating his own shit and don't want a family?
Well,
Because he already see what this world is about.
But you don't think you should give something to somebody?
I still think that man has an understanding of his worth. I still.
No, he's not a worth. He's saving Africa. He just don't want a family because it takes too much to save Africa.
Well,
meaning he would leave his real family.
So if you
to
don't
go
have a
save
family,
Africa.
who does a man give?
That's what
something
he's
to?
standing on.
Well,
He's standing on a
I mean,
principle.
I'm not quite sure if you want me to talk for the outliers. I'm talking for more like 75-80% of men. I'm not talking for
If he doesn't
some of
have,
the
if he doesn't
outliers.
have a wife and kids, and you said you give something,
outliers?
who does he give something
Wait a
to?
minute.
The world, children, the
same
teacher,
thing.
mentor. What do
Yeah.
you mean? Be specific.
I mean, again, you're going to find, particularly in the structure of society, that men are always going to be put down harder, and they're always going to deal with a harder time than women just based on
Who
the
do
structure.
men give something to if they're not?
So
have
a
wife?
man to you is if he commit crimes to do it, that's a man.
No, I never said that. What I'm saying is, again, when you have that enlightenment, when you have that understanding that you are a man.
A lot
What
of
does that
people who
mean?
commit
What does that
crimes
mean?
are
Hold on. What does that mean? To realize you're a man. I'm asking you. You kind of. I mean, I like the philosophical. You know, you said to realize that
You're dying.
You're dying. Okay, so realizing you're
We're
mortal.
all dying. I think black men
Realizing you're mortal, but then I think to bring it home, you said something that when you realize that you give something to. Now you did say a woman, but when my cousin threw a real good kind of not monkey wrench, but he said, what if a man says he doesn't want a family? So does that definition still stand for you? If a man is single, does he still have to give something to somebody or society in order to be
Black American
a
race?
man?
What if he wants to do?
Whoa, Mo, chill for a second. I'm gonna let you talk after him. Answer my question.
I mean, it's still radio at the end of the day.
Answer my question.
I'm gonna answer the question. I would say that
No family, no wife, no kids.
no family,
How
no
can a man
wife,
give something
no
to anybody?
kids. Then
Who's he giving anything to?
we're almost talking about the structure that the government is trying to replace men with. So you're really making it hard for me to understand that because there's not a real easy structure for a man to find
Okay.
that you're
Real quick.
implying.
All right, that's cool. I appreciate
that's
it.
just-
Let's give
Do
Tito
you
a
know
seat
how
back.
many?
Real quick. No, hold on, Mo. I'm gonna let you. You can even address Sauce because he's right here. I'm just giving Tito a seat back. To jump in, I feel like to answer your question because I don't want to gloss over your question. Be quiet, bro. Be quiet. When you said, what if the man doesn't want a wife and kids? I can dig that. My answer, even though I'm not saying I completely agree with Sauce, but I do think that a man needs to be able to be a provider. Now, if he doesn't have a wife or a kid, let's say I'm a musician and I live in the woods and I only produce, I should be giving my music to the world. Somebody should be getting something. I should be providing something to somebody. Whoever it is.
Right.
Mo, I'm saying that if you don't provide nothing for nobody, can you call yourself a man?
I just agreed with you. I just said there's men out here
hear
like
you.
Malcolm X before
My
his
bad.
family. He was trying to die for his American people, for his people. Like Black Panthers. There's a lot of Black Panthers who didn't have family. They didn't have time to have family because they try to save the bigger family, the Black American race. There's people that do that. I don't have time to save my family because my family be in turmoil. There's people that come out like that at 14, like the refugees. The old boy, they jumped off the porch at 13 years old. Those are men at 13. They ain't like men up here. But at 13, they did man things that we wouldn't even fathom to do.
And that's what
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he can't say a 13-year-old can't be a man. There's 13-year-old dog that can do way more than 20 and 30-year-olds.
Nobody said that. As a matter of fact, you were the only one who mentioned age. No, it's okay.
No, you asked him specifically.
Bro, we can't talk at the same time.
And he said it's not age. I said it doesn't matter with the age because at any age, it could be 12. I don't know. It's depending on where they
I just want to talk real quick.
Put in man situation.
I accept what you're saying. I'm just saying that you were the one that brought up age, and I actually agree with you when you said 15, give or take. I mean, not to get too cultural, because I mean, hey, real quick, don't the Jewish culture? I think what is the bar mitzvah? Is it 13 or 15? It's 15. So I mean, you know, not to get on. I'm just saying. I think that biologically, if you're around 15, 16, 17, I do believe that you can start to cut grass. You can start to take trash out. You can start to do man stuff.
Man.
Probably even earlier than that. Hey,
this is what you got to understand. What is a man situation? This is what we got to tell y'all. I don't know what age you going to man situation. When do you have to go fight a war? When do you have to go kill a nigga for your family? When do you have to go pay for a family and take care of a whole family? Some people are different.
I like it.
Some people at 12 got to do that, bro. Not everybody at 30 and 25. These niggas in America are behind. This niggas at 11, dog, they got to take on a whole tribe, dog.
I got you after that. Real quick, I like it, dog, because again, I'm just saying, I still feel like what Sauce is saying. I feel like it
all about when they get put in that situation to be a man.
Bro, we gotta talk one at a time. It's all good. I'm gonna shut up and let you talk. I know I'm long-winded, but I like what you just said because I feel like that flows with kind of where we are. And you said you agreed. I get it because see, here's the thing. Even if you go ahead, even if you like you said, don't have a wife and kids. And like example I gave, if you're a musician and you're just a lonely artist, you should be able to give something to somebody. If you go to war, I don't care if you're 12 or 25 or 30, bro, you have given something to society. You have saved lives. So I like the fact that you're energized and you're kind of rambling a little bit, and that's cool. But my point is that we're kind of bringing it back home to a crux, which is a man provides something. He gives something. It doesn't necessarily mean a house to a woman or kids, but you got to give something. You got to provide something. Bro. Ask your question again. I was talking. I couldn't hear you.
I'm asking you, what are those situations? This is what y'all kind of sound. Y'all trying to put man in this. What are man situations?
I just said
it don't matter what age.
You got to be giving something.
This is a man. What do men have to do?
Well, I already think that I feel like you have to provide. I think protect and provide.
Okay, so there's sometimes
on a basic level. On a basic level. In that situation. How many situations do you think? There's probably thousands. If you protect and provide.
What I'm trying to say.
If you protect it, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
No, I'm agreeing.
Yeah,
I didn't know how this, y'all can't really hear my
It's a little delay. Yeah.
If
you protect and provide, in my opinion, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying add on to it. If you protect and provide, because I feel like all the examples we gave, even if you're the lonely musician who ain't fighting no wars, but you give awesome music to somebody, even if it's only 20 people, that's a providing, a provision. I don't know if you're protecting nothing though. Do you have to be able to protect something? Huh?
That's not a man situation, playing music and giving it to people.
I agree.
That ain't a man situation.
I think you got to protect and provide.
Situation is dealing with man problems that women hate handling.
Protect and provide. I think protect and provide.
Is also making the decision or the right decision, meaning that you can't have two leaders and we're gonna clash. Meaning like, let's go left, you go right. No, that ain't gonna happen. That's gonna be a problem. He got to make good decisions. You feel me? And she has to trust you to make good decisions. Okay. She don't want a nigga who always making fucked up decisions. She don't need you.
Okay, so if you make bad decisions, does that make you lesser of a man?
No, at least you making the damn decisions. What I'm saying is, I don't know what decisions you are gonna make as a man. There's someone you are making those decisions for.
Let me answer the question like this. Let me answer the question like this. Is a man that makes consistently, let's just say at a 90% level, great decisions for him and his family versus a man who struggles a lot and only makes good decisions 20% of the time. Is the man let me finish my question. Is the man that is on the 90%, is he better or more of a man than the 20% dude? Is the 20% dude lesser of a man?
No one's a better man just because a woman might say that or the family might say that. A man is a man.
There's no women in here, bro. I asked you a question. I'm a man.
Listen to what I just said. Why would you? That's what I'm saying. You gotta stop doing that. Listen to what I am saying. No one said women are there. I am saying to that man's family, the woman of that family don't know how he may feel because each woman of every family is going to say, my man's the shit. She was getting beat. at the end of the day, that man is a man to that person. Meaning he's handling his whatever family circle. Reason why I say it like that because I know niggas with 4 wives at the end of the day. So I can't sit here and I know niggas with no wives, and I know niggas who, you know, do a cult damn near. So at the end of the day, it's all about what you lead as a family. You get what I'm saying? So whether it's the right decision or wrong decision, that's up to your family. But he's the leader. And that's what a man is. If you meaning this somewhere, this is not a man. Let's make this easier for you. This is not a man. The woman's making your decisions. That's not a man. She's doing man stuff. She's the man now. You ever heard of the woman's the man of your relationship? Why would we say that?
What'd you say?
Not just saying. You ever seen us say a woman is the man of your relationship? It ain't
I don't subscribe to that.
But what does that mean when we say that?
I don't know
because
she's
doing man decisions. She's doing man's work.
I don't know nothing.
You feel what I'm saying?
So a woman can be a man?
No. A woman can do man's work.
What are you talking about? What the hell?
A woman can do man's work?
No, bro. You hear me when we say, man, your woman wear britches in your relationship. Your woman is what we mean by that is she's doing manly stuff she ain't supposed to be doing. You supposed to be doing that.
Right. She can't do it well. I get you saying if she doesn't have a man to depend on. I just missed the transition. My bad.
But a man might make this decision, baby. You do this shit better than me. She might went to school for mechanically and she fixed Mercedes all her life. Baby, you do this better. I think you need to fix the cars. That's on him. Right. He made that decision. That's his life. Whether we look at it weird as hell or not, his wife might be a millionaire, won the lottery. He might not ever work again, but he make all the decisions. Okay. That's his family. He's still a man. He won't let nobody take some money.
Now, not to back. I do. I don't want to backtrack, but Tito did go to the bathroom out, and I heard him have some pushback when you said, like when we were talking about kings or a boss ass ninja. Again, I ain't saying he got to be a billionaire like Jay-Z, but I do believe that he has to be able to like feed people. We can debate about the number. Again, I don't necessarily. Again, I think a small town dude who like has 10 people working for him and he's got a farm and he's whatever it is. It ain't got to be huge in order for you to be a king. But I do believe that there is like an actual standard where not only do you own your own stuff, you protect and provide for your family, whoever that is, but you can also again provide for like a village, a small village. I mean, Tito, do you agree with that?
The question is, what's the question? You saying is
we talked about it when we were talking about being a king, and Tito went to the bathroom. He had a little pushback. I kind of agree with you that I want to know, does he agree with the concept that in order to graduate to the top level, kingship, boss nigga?
They try to say all black men are kings, but the reality of a king in America.
I didn't say nothing. I don't know. Maybe we can talk about black men. I don't know. Mo, I don't know. I'm just putting the question out. I can get you if you want to take it there, fine. But let me get the question out real quick. Do you agree that in order to graduate to the king top level of manhood, boss status, that you have to not only be able to take care of yourself, take care of your family, whoever that is, but also be able to feed like some people, provide for people, whether that's a village, a company, whatever the case is?
If your definition of a king is the same as mine, yeah.
No, I'm talking to Tito.
That's what I was saying.
No, me and you already established that. He went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you said he was still in the bathroom. Okay, yeah.
That's funny as shit.
You said he went to the bathroom when he get back to his room.
I gave my definition of what I think a man or a king should be.
Yeah, what's your definition, Tito? I never heard your definition of a king. What's a king to you? I heard David's. What's your definition of a king?
My definition of a king was to protect and provide. That's my definition. I said that a long time ago.
Of a man or a king? Y'all putting that together? Or those are two separate things?
A real nigga protects and provides, period. Ain't nothing else to say. And so the question I think that David is proposing
about a man, we ain't talking about no king and all that.
The question that David is proposing is that is a man's value to me more important if he has more money or he's providing a little bit more than a less nigga who's I just got a little small farm. I just got a little corn. I'm selling a little bit of this, selling a little bit of that. Does the nigga who's making $1 billion, is he more of a man than a nigga who's motherfucking just got a small farm? Huh?
That's the problem in America. That's why I wish we can go back to the 60s or back to Africa or wherever, because only in America is like that. In the 60s, that's why I was respecting what you were saying, man. In the 60s and 70s, man, those are real men, nigga. It wasn't money. These people think money make a real man.
Right.
At the end of the day, money ain't make shit, nigga. Man will take your money because he was a real man.
Right.
At the end of the day, a woman looked up for a person, like he said, a protector.
The real man builds value. The real man builds morals. A real nigga is not about the money.
Hold up,
it's
Mo.
About,
That's what women used to look back in the day.
Mo, you gotta let Tito talk so we're not talking over each other. But hey, when it comes down to that value,
moderator.
Yeah, again, trying to moderate as best I can with y'all. Yeah, we're gonna switch seats real quick. But yeah, when it comes down to it, we're talking about value, and we're also talking about where social media has led us to where currency means value. Where you said in the 80s and the 70s we had real manhood, and manhood has been changed. So based on the fact of it changing, would you say that it's ignorant not to change with the fact that social media and this enlightenment, and that's the reason why I said you become a man when you're enlightened, or you become a man when you're aware that your value in life is only based on what you can provide.
What you can provide to anything, just to the world itself, what you're saying, in general, not a family, just, you're saying a man is when you learn that you have to do something for your goddamn self, pretty much what you're saying. What you're saying?
Well, there was also emotional situation that was mentioned, and when we have this empathy conversation, we always say, without a woman, without a family, how are you a man? I think that's a really weird question to ask, because when you look at either biblical text or you look at biological differences, I wouldn't be the same without a woman. So I'm not quite sure how to be a man without a woman, but that's also like the crux of the question is, what does it take to be a man?
You said, that's weird. Right. I feel you. That's weird. That's weird as hell. You're right. Because how are you a man without a woman? It won't even. You're fucking right, bro.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why your question didn't make sense for me.
You ought to be able to agree with
Right. But that's why I like to have conversation. That is the best moderation, when you have people who know how to converse.
I think a woman can make a man. I don't think a woman can make a king. I think only a king can make a queen. It's this like tier system.
But what is a king though? I don't want to get off track with you. I don't know your definition of a king. What's the definition?
So I like it real quick,
because are y'all doing a dictionary definition or
no. But that's the thing. But see, that's the thing about the dialogue, Mo. Basically, on a nutshell, providing something. Realizes that his value is based on provisions. Okay.
And the only thing I was agreeing with was you can't be a man without a woman in this motherfucker. All the other stuff I didn't care about. But when he said, you really, because you're doing everything for woman. A man's not doing nothing for, but you have these gays.
Let him answer the king question. So boss status.
Yeah,
but
I just want to answer his half question before I say what a king or what the boss status is.
Right.
Yeah. So I wanted to establish that again. Until there is a part of your emotional mental health triangle. Again, this is one of the biggest things. At the very top of the triangle, which is not water, food, and shelter, at the very top of the triangle, there has to be something like the universe or another being giving you feedback based on your work and your material things. That's why I said men have to be a little bit more realistic in the modern day, that even though shit has been changed, even though material things are actually worthless, they still give you status and they're still likely to get you laid, unfortunately, when it comes down to it. So if you're not willing to play the game and you just want to say you want to be an 80s man, you are going to be lonely as shit. You know what I mean?
No, you can get you an 80s woman.
So
you don't always have to. There's still people here.
So
you don't have to lose stuff if you don't want to.
A boss is someone who does very well at receiving the top of their triangle, which is again feedback from the universe. Like they're a king, you know, they went and slayed some other king and they took it, or they have a lot of material things based in society. Therefore, society can crown you a king. I think that it's a weird concept for you not to have something physical, or at least a certificate from a college or Harvard and such things. You see where I'm coming from? Like,
yeah. But they're gonna look at El Chapo and Escobar as bosses.
Well, whoever, you could be a IT tech dude. You could be, again, I think even if you live in a farmland, Dr. Sabi style, you could be the dude you could just be the dude with the biggest hut and the most cows and the most women. But there isn't a standard hold on. There's a standard that I believe separates the top dog, the top lion, from the rest of the lions. That's all I'm saying. And real quick, I want to jump in, Mo, but within this, I want to throw in this. How do we actually rate a man's success? Or, again, I get it. There's a lot of different things, and I agree with you. You could be a 13-year-old kid in a foreign land and has to go to war, and you are now a man. Whatever it means, how do we officially rate or do you think that it's still basically, it completely depends on the situation, whether it's war, taking care of a household, being a boss at a job? But there's not something that separates hold on. There's not something that separates a 25-year-old who, you know, might live on his mom's couch versus someone who's a boss, or it doesn't matter. Can the couch sleeper be a man?
Bro, you are in America where you have laws and things pushed onto society where a man is damn near feel ashamed for being a man sometimes. You're not in a savage land of where we just in the jungle like a lion and we could just be a man. They're holding our man abilities back, if you haven't noticed. That's what Kwame Brown and everybody's talking about right now. You're not even allowed to be a man, man. I'm not even allowed to say, what up, baby? Yeah. That's a man instinct. When I see a fine woman, hey, how you doing?
I got you.
I'm wrong for doing that. I'm wrong for standing up and saying, going against the grain. I'm a Republican. No, you're a Democrat. You're supposed to be this. A man stands on his principles. No, I don't give a fuck what all y'all say, man. This is how I feel, nigga. I'm not gonna follow y'all like Antonio said. Too many niggas today follow because they're not men in that situation. Meaning the social media situation, standing on their own principles. But when we talking about, that's why I said there's so many different things of being a man, like your boy say, is there's sometimes men start when, like he said, but everyone's different. That's why I say everyone's manly cycle is different. There's fucking men that daddy's been rich since great granddaddy's been rich, and he ain't gonna ever be able to do shit but just be rich. But he's still a man, and he gonna get a family and everything, and he gonna run it like a man. I guarantee his daddy, Jonathan the 15th, taught him how to be a man. Okay, he ain't work for nothing. He could get his daddy's money, but society in America will call him a man because he's born in the money. But when you have a person coming from the hood of South Carolina or Aiken who comes from scratch and only makes $50,000 a year, then you might say, "Oh, he ain't a man." But to me,
why not?
That is a real man.
Why would you not say that? Why would someone say he's not a man?
Because in this society, we're in America. He's broke. He ain't got a fanny bag. He ain't doing, like you just say, he ain't Jay-Z. He's still riding Acura. Look at him. He's still doing this. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. In America. But to me, that's why I said, to me, that's a real man. Because he stand on something. You feel me? He's happy with what he's doing, and he's sharing it with other people.
We're going to do the video in a second. We can do it. Yeah, I like it. So go ahead, Tito.
Let me ask you a question, and this was the argument that me and Dave had this morning.
Right.
And the situation was that he said that because niggas were more
specific, black people, you mean?
Because of black people who are more.
You're on the radio, boy. You're on the radio, boy.
I mean, no, but we also call white folks the N-word now.
Because motherfuckers.
I don't, but if y'all do that, that's crazy.
And making more money, that they're better than us. Do you think that people who are more successful or making more money is better than you?
No, that's America. Because like I just said, there's people born into that bullshit. You feel me? There's hoe ass niggas born in the fucking sex trafficking ring and got money. You get what I'm saying? Money is the root of all evil. It ain't the root of all men.
Okay,
See, that's what America want us to think and shit. Like, oh, money do this, money do that. Nigga, money will take it. That's what they do to everybody. They just take your money, Bill Cosby. They just take your money, Oprah, if they feel like it.
But no, we're talking about man. Well, keep it. Now Tito asked. He's paraphrasing what I said, but in the scope of manhood. So you are saying no. I ain't saying he's lying. So, but I just want to add on to it. So hold on. So in the scope of,
I ain't say that.
no, it's all good. No, I know. I did say some of that, but I just want to add on to be specific because we talk about manhood. So does that mean you're saying that? Because we've laid out a lot about what makes somebody a man. And even if we if we don't all agree, I do feel like there's at least a spirit of like a man takes care of his business. Rome left, but he said take care of your business. For him, that involved on a basic level taking care of yourself. I feel like a man can own a trailer or or pay rent in a trailer if he's handling his business. You know what I'm saying? Not depending on nobody else. Like I feel like self-sufficiency is a part of being a man.
Because to somebody, he's a man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't.
Yeah.
If you a man to everybody in the world, you can't do that.
But that's not the question on
to
the table.
Who
That's
you're
not
the
question.
man too.
I like it. I like it. I'm not disagreeing with you. I like your add-ons, but I'm saying on a basic level, I'm just trying to establish. And if there's no standard, and you basically it's kind of loose, I'm cool with us, whatever, ending on that. But I'm asking, if we're talking about manhood and we talk about being self-sufficient, taking care of yourself, and then the levels of talking about kinghood, we talked about that. So in regard to a better man versus a lesser man, are you telling me that a brother who doesn't have his own place is living off of somebody else is equal a man? He's equally a man to the brother who is making. Hold on. Let me finish.
I like this.
I
like this.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad. It's the delay. It's the delay. My fault. Is there such thing as better or lesser man? And I get it. It may not have to be. See, he's taken out of context. We were talking about a lot. We got to a little debate and an argument. So there was 1,000 different questions. But basically, we kind of got down to like if somebody who is living on couch or does not have his own shit, and he's saying that he thinks he's better than a man who makes $150,000 a year. I'm not simply saying that the money makes him better, but if we're talking about manhood, taking care of yourself, and on the king level, feeding somebody, doesn't that make the man who makes $100,000 a year technically a better man, or at least better down the path of manhood? Maybe the phrasing should be different, but doesn't that mean if we're talking about the scale, that man, in regard to providing for himself and feeding others, isn't he doing a better job than the dude who only makes 10 racks a year?
Yeah, of course. That's common sense in America.
Do you agree, Tito?
Of course. Because he can do whatever he want to do. He got money. But is he a good man? We don't know.
We don't know, but I mean,
that's why I kept telling you.
Well, these are hypotheticals, so we can set the stage for anything we want. Assume he's a good man. So we talking about provisions.
That's a rich man.
No, but a poor man could be a good man.
That's all you talking about. That's a rich man. Nigga, you talking about a broke man who broke right now. That's a rich man. Right now, he gonna get the rich qualities, and my man gonna get the broke qualities. If the broke man want to stay a broke man, he's gonna be a broke man. It ain't about it. He's gonna have a broke family. He's gonna live a broke life.
That's fine.
That's
I understand that. But the question is he better than the $100,000 dude when it comes to provisions and taking care of yourself?
Not better to me, because I don't be with a man. It's to who. That's what I'm trying to say. It's what woman he picks.
I got you. Okay,
that's
go
what
ahead,
a man
Tito.
is. You know what I'm saying? Can't be a man to everybody, because every man can't get everybody in the world. I can't. The man right now, $1 billion. I can't just say I marry everybody in the world.
So there's no standard that determines on a basic level before you get into Christian and spiritual and if he's a good man or not. Assume he's a good man. Assume all those questions you're going to add on. The answer is yes. We're talking about basic definition manhood. We've been talking about it for an hour and a half. If we say that taking care of yourself and even a king feeds other people. The question is, with that in mind, does that make the dude who makes 10,000 lesser of a man than the dude who makes 100?
All you gotta do is watch you answer this question. Now, just flip it around for a woman. Now, why don't you answer the question?
Do it for me specifically. Say what?
Now, do that same question and just add a woman in it. If a woman had that much money and then a man had that much money, would that do that man woman make you better?
Okay, that's a good question. So you're saying that a man that makes, and we can get into a relationship. I don't mind doing that. I'm just saying I didn't.
Not relationship. I'm just talking about how you look at it.
No, I like it. So you saying that a man that makes 10,000 and a woman makes 100,000, who's actually who's actually doing more provisions?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I just said flip the question. See how you said for a man, if a man makes 10,000 and then there's a man who makes 100,000, well, who's the better man? We'll try that for a woman. If a woman makes 10,000 and a woman makes 100,000, who's the better woman? See how it's different for you now? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you're not a woman. That's for a woman to decide. A man is for a woman. That's what I'm trying to say. That the man is in the eye of the beholder, just like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. You ever looked at somebody and say, how the fuck he got a whole family over there? He do though.
okay, I like it. But are you telling me that there's not? Are you telling me that there's not a prototype for a man that no matter who looks at him, whatever walk of life, culture, race, creed, boy or girl, you're telling me that a dude that has his own business, I don't care, he ain't got to be a billionaire, but he's in his city, he's running, he's doing things, making money, he has a house, he's got a wife and a beautiful kids. You're trying to tell me that that's not a prototype for everyone to look at him and say, is that if I ask 20 people of all walks of life, is that a man? You're trying to tell me that some people...
He could be beating the shit out you. He could be fucking
No. I didn't say that. Mo, slow down. Mo, slow down. I didn't say that. Go with my example. He's not doing that. So I'm saying, is there...
money.
No, listen to me. I'm trying to ask a question. So are you saying that there's not such thing as a prototype where he's not doing any of that bullshit? A good man that makes a certain amount of money, that has a business, that has a house, that has a wife and kids. You're trying to tell me that if I ask 20 people, is that a good man? That somebody's going to say, I don't know, it depends? No, they're going to be like, as far as I know, those parameters you laid out, that's a good man.
It wasn't a question. The question was he a better man? And the situation is if that nigga's a motherfucking...
That's what the question was he a better man? I don't know if he's going to be a better man. He could be beating her ass and he's doing this. That's why I say it's only to the eye of the beholder. A man... I'm gonna tell you something, David. A man is only a man to a woman. Because to another man...
Hold on, Mo, hold on.
Is he a better man than me because I only make 30,000 and he makes 100?
Exactly.
No.
It depends.
Exactly. See, me and him on the same page.
Him a better man.
Okay.
Exactly. It just make him a rich man.
All right.
Okay.
Man is a man.
He has more money.
I like it. That's fine. I like it. I'm gonna let Sauce jump in, and then, hey, real quick, Mo. Real quick. I'm gonna let you, before we get into our little, because we're gonna end. I'm gonna let you have the last word. I'm gonna let Sauce jump in.
Before you do that, though, that's what
no. I'm gonna let you have the last word, Mo. I'm gonna let you have the last word. You can ask the question, but I'm just saying.
We don't even need to talk about that no more. That shit over with.
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
Go to the next
Mo, hello. Can you hear me? I'm gonna let Sauce jump on and let you have the last word as far as anything you want to talk about. But basically, for me, we bounce around. I feel like a man on a basic level. I'm repeat myself. I'm just going to cap it off and let Sauce jump in. Please don't go too flighty.
Right.
Is self-sufficient on a basic level. He could be by himself in his apartment. It could be a one bedroom efficiency, $200 a month, whatever the utilities are. The point is, his mama, his girl, his daddy, nobody's paying his bills. He can rely on himself. I don't care if he has a paper boy job or he's working at Starbucks or he's working on junior executive, about to be some shit in a year. My point is that on a basic level, a man can't call himself a man if he is dependent upon someone else. That's my opinion. Now, to take it to the next level, and of course, not the next level, but the highest level, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of levels in between. I believe the king, the top level, I agree with you. I think everybody kind of touched upon it, maybe not Tito, because I still think the Dr. Sabi bottom level, where you actually don't actually make more than 20,000, but somehow you are, whether it's because you're physically, intellectually, charismatically the most dominant man in the village, and therefore you have the biggest hut or the most huts and the most goats, and you control and manage the society and the economy of the society, even if it's berries and nuts and rocks. The point is, a dominant figure like a lion in a pride. Again, there's usually no more than two. Typically, they're brothers. Otherwise, it's one male, and you got to kill him or run him off in order to become the king. So if we're talking about a king, I believe that providing something for, again, I don't know what the number is. We can talk about it later, but again, I think you can have a small farm, small company, or you can have a Fortune 5,000 company, but you got to be providing something for more than just yourself, your family. You got to be providing something for other people to be a king or a boss ass ninja. And that's just my, because I agree with Thomas.
It sounds like you just said a CEO, but it's all good.
I was giving you exams. I told you Dr. Sabi. Now, y'all can't do me like that. Now, I gave you the wide range. He could be a foot dragging, no shoe wearing, dirty foot, but he's the nigga because he got the loincloth and his nuts are the biggest and he got the most bitch. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Don't come on now. All right. That's it for me, Sauce. Please don't take too long. But Maurice, I want to let you wrap up the basic topics talk part of the show, and then we're going to watch the reaction video. Did you see, is there a way that he can see it or no?
What? What y'all done did? What?
Okay, it's all good. Did you see the video where the cop punched that black woman in Walmart on 4th of July in New Jersey? No. Syracuse.
Hold on.
Pull it up real quick.
Not yet.
Pull it up real quick and mute your mic, but pull it up because we gonna watch it.
I'm in the Zoom right now.
I got you. Maybe on your phone or something.
The rest of it,
It's all good. It's all good. You should kind of try to watch. I'm gonna let Sauce talk. Why don't you see if you can like go ahead and watch it on your phone or somebody or a tablet or something. Are you on your phone now?
Yeah, I'm on right now.
Okay, can you? I mean,
on my computer.
oh, because if you put Zoom down, then it's gonna take your camera away.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I did. Officer Tatum sit there.
No,
I seen it.
You know what I'm talking about? It's two women. They were sisters.
The girl, yeah, and the police officer.
He punched them in the throat. Okay, all right. So sit tight. We're gonna play it, even though you can't see it. Even if you want to watch it on silent, that's fine. But hold on, Sauce gonna talk, and then we're gonna get that thing rolling. And we're gonna watch Vax That Thing Up. I want to hear your views on Vax That Thing Up.
Oh Lord, that shit terrible. I can't believe they did that.
Well, the rabbit hole has been really deep tonight, and looking to everybody, and when we start establishing this idea of what is manhood, I mentioned it before, and I said it's the idea, and I think we all know what the real points are because we know what's being watered down. You know what makes a woman is by the idea she can have kids, and the government's come in and said, hey, we can take your responsibility away. And I think that if you want to know what makes a real man a man, we have to realize what the government is taking away from women is what really makes a man a man. And again,
yeah, where y'all find him at? Time out. That boy bad, man. Where y'all find him at, dog? Where y'all find him at, man?
He's too deep, but I think he's on point. All right, go ahead. I like it.
He's on point, man.
And we keep breaking down this idea that I almost say it like this. My dad gave me the standard of what a man is a man. My issue was I went on to social media, or I started listening to other people and like media's reaction to what being a man is a man. And the reason why we're having all this conversation about material things, or maybe a degree, or maybe the idea that I hold something out here in the physical realm that's going to make me better than you.
Why would they leave you a statue, basically? And not, why would they leave you a statue and not me? And something has to be done for you to get a statue. And not me. There is a totem pole. Winners and losers. Without
getting politically correct at all, again, if the media decides you can be president, or it decides you're allowed to still be on Facebook or these social medias, again, the media really decides whether or not you're a man. And so we can talk about being a man all day, but you're going to get shut down.
I determine if I'm a man, but I know what you mean when you say that, but no.
But I'm really going to be able to...
with the government. I don't care. Oh, I'm just playing. Sorry. No. Don't flag my video. I'm sorry. Just joking.
I'll end it with this. I think the media did a very horrible job of showing you multiple, men through the cancel movement, through Me Too, that were great men, but because the media had a particular view of them and wanted to push rhetoric, they're really able to murky the water of what being a real man is.
So that makes it harder to be a man, so to speak. Mo, I'm good. I mean, I like it. I mean, I feel like no matter what, even though I agree that the influences are strong, nobody can stop me from being a man. But you do your thing, Mo. What you think about anything he just said? And then you can just do a wrap up as well.
Wrap up, man. A man, like I said, a man has to stand on something. Meaning this, what you live is what you die for. Everybody gonna die. At the end of the day, it's what you stand for. Meaning that you might been 18, Dave, and said, dog, I'm about to take care of my father. I don't care about none of this right now. That's a man, bro. You feel me? You might say, yo, I might want to, dog, I'm going to live my life and I'm going to find a cure for cancer. I have no time for no family. That's a man, bro. You feel me? I can't take away. And when you get put in man situations, when that dude find a cure for cancer, somebody might have to break into his house, or he got to go save his grandma or go pick up these kids. You do man things. A man is looked up for help. It doesn't matter if he's giving money or whatever. a king and boss and all that, that's different. At any moment, any of y'all could be kings and bosses in that case.
Yeah.
If it's just money, a lottery ticket winner is a boss and a king now? Hell no. Nigga's still the same motherfucker he was before he hit the lottery. So at the end of the day, it's about the principles of a man. We all men, but I think it's too many, like, how we looking at it, like male, this and that. A man is a man, meaning I don't know when you gonna get put in manly situation. And what's so crazy is every man in the world has a different situation, what they call it, a reason to be called a man. Some of these stupid niggas like you ain't a man unless you shoot somebody in the face.
Your purpose, right? Your purpose. Everybody has a different purpose. So do you have to be? Do you have to be walking in your purpose in order to be a man officially, or can
That's what I mean by standing on something. You have to live by principles and morals.
What about potential? What if you're not walking in it, but you like whatever the phase is before walking it, you're planning, but you still you ain't started.
You ain't started. Couch. Right.
Are you a man? Are you a man then?
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Say if you're on a nigga couch and bad times came to you, a man gonna get up. A man ain't gonna just lay down like a woman, like what a woman should do. I ain't gotta do nothing. A man eventually gonna get up, and another man should tell him, bro, get your man ass up, bro. Like you a man. You ain't gonna be sitting on no couch.
Walking in your purpose is key to being able to call yourself a man, right? I don't care if you're a trash collector or a paper boy or a boss CEO. If you're walking in whatever God has for you to do officially, then you're a man. Not if you're not doing it or planning or talking about it.
And like your boy said, we're in a world where they desensitize. They're trying to, like, the rhetoric they're doing now is trying to make a woman a man. They're taking all your manly roles away. You get what I'm saying? They almost want it to where a woman can do everything a man can do.
Okay, now I love it, bro. We're gonna Tito, we're gonna play this video. I like it. So
gotta cut him off.
We're gonna do a little. Okay. Well, Dan, I think in order to play the video mode, we might have to cut you off, dog. But
I'm done, man. I just wanted to come in on.
Okay,
my
but get on the.
It's all opinions.
No, I love it.
That's what a man is. There's nothing but opinion. There's no real definition of a man.
Right. Shout out anything you got going on, any business, anything, whatever, cash at, whatever at. But real quick, dog, well, this is just the beginning, man. This is a quick setup we did, and it's dope. But we're going to have a full studio set up soon where we can do, and we're going to get it right. Oh, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? Girl. That's right. Being a man is taking care of your kids, everybody that's watching. Even if they're not watching now, they're going to watch tomorrow. Don't worry. It's late. They're going to wake up and see it, you know. What's your name? Right. Is this Pat?
Yeah, that's Pat. That's the third generation of Pat.
Yeah. What's up, girl?
Hey, Pat.
She just woke up. I got to put her back in bed. I don't know what she's doing up now.
What time zone are you on? What time zone are you on? You ain't got to say where you at.
11:51.
That's Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time?
He in Michigan, yeah.
Central.
I mean, he could say exactly. No doubt. Central.
He said
Central Standard Time. So it's almost 1 o'clock here.
That's an hour behind.
Is it almost 1 o'clock here?
Yeah, it's almost.
Amazing. All right.
51.
Well, anyway, man, like I said, next time we jump on, we'll be able to have everything set up and tight, and we could probably leave you on the line and still play the video and get your reaction. But if you still
and I'm learning how this works. I can't talk over you. I'm thinking it's like a conversation, like I'm sitting right there.
I mean, you listen to radio, don't you?
It's just a delay.
Yeah, but them niggas be talking. You see me? Them dudes be talking.
I know. You know what? But we'll have like probably headphones, and then everybody will have their own microphone, and it'll be a lot more tight then. But no, but we appreciate it, man. It was a little rough in the beginning, but we got it. We had you on mute. We didn't know it was automatically set to mute. That's why you couldn't hear us in the beginning. But anybody that's we forgive us for that. We
figured out some stuff today. See, we took one step towards.
I like it.
I
like it. And real quick, Elephant in the Room, Brooks Brothers Podcast, guys. Social Media Boutique is going. We partnering and rolling out a bunch of shows. We got a lot of content. Like I said, this is just the beginning. Whether you're talking about the actual studio setup, but we're really about to take this thing to the next level. And Mo, we're gonna really be dependent on you, especially when it comes to special guests and interviews. And I still be doing music, man. I know you got connections. We're gonna really take that show, whatever it ends up being, because we never gonna let Brooks Brothers die down. But yeah, man. Anything you want to shout out real quick? Thomas wants to jump in, but before you shout out,
hey, us men have a lot to offer. These Brooks family,
real men.
Listen to what I'm saying. These Brooks family, we came from a genetic line of strong men. We don't even have to see them. No one taught us how to be this, but for some reason, we all still have the same. I don't know. It's not a chip on our shoulder. It's like a.
I can dig it.
I can't explain it. There's something about us. We like we all alpha man. I don't even know what it is.
Whatever it is, because I like it.
But I'm gonna tell you what it is. We walk our own path. It's hard. We all hard headed, and I think a real man is hard headed. That I really believe that, because you can't just tell him anything and he just fly with it like the rest of the masses, and he believe it like the mainstream media is doing everybody.
Yeah,
like,
Mo, before we let you go, I'm going to cut you off right after this, and you're completely right. And I just want to say, with your daughter right there, it doesn't matter what the mainstream media, it doesn't matter what David or, Tito or anybody else in this room thinks about how you raise your kid right there, or about you being a man. And that's why, again, I'm just saying there's a lot of murky water out there. And if you decide to listen to what is like socially acceptable or what is like politically correct,
right,
stick to what you know is right. And regardless,
Like
regardless of me thinking you're a little bit of an angry man, a little bit of an interrupter.
I couldn't hear y'all though. That's another thing. You heard me? I don't know if we'll see how it looks like. When y'all talking, it's an echo. I don't know if y'all know. So I don't know when it's who's talking like something in the background.
It's because we have a monitor. But hey, again, like I said, it doesn't matter what the media or anybody else portrays you as. You portray yourself. So if you listen, if you
your heart, your own God. Let me get that back. Hey man, go ahead. You can spawn the sauce, but I just wanted to hurry up and get the mic away from him before he talks another 2 minutes. I like it though, I like it. It don't matter really what me or Tito or society. It's about you. You're a man. You got your family, your daughter. You take and I agree with Sauce. At the end of the day, if you're being a righteous man, regardless of whatever that means to you, if you're handling your business, hey.
That's what I've been saying. It's all up to that person.
Unmute yourself.
I what a man is.
No, that's my bad. All right, I think we lost him. It's all good. Hey.
Right down there in the black, where you start to have. He's going over the racing shit and everything else. Supposedly there was a mess.
So again, this is the actually good edited video. So we got like 3 different body cams of cops and like 2 different bystanders, their cell phone footage. So whoever did this video, they deserve a raise because this is an awesome edit job. No.
Woman number 1.
Yeah, push play, bro.
No. I got you. Establish who they are. Trust me. It helps people understand.
AngryManGodTalk.
They killed my sister, hurt my sister. Let me go. Why is that? Why is that doing my sister?
Back off.
No, get
Back
off
off.
my sister.
No.
Get off my sister.
Back off.
Leave him.
Back off.
Leave him. Y'all make him
My
back
goodness.
off.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Back off.
Get off of her.
Back off right now.
Sir, I didn't hurt her. Why did you do that in front of
Back
kids?
off.
Don't touch me.
Back off.
He didn't talk to
You're
you.
about to get the same shit.
Back
off.
Get your hands off. Leave him. Leave him. I'm black with you. I'm black. It's okay. Let him touch me. It's okay. Go ahead. You can touch me.
Push pause real quick. So from what I understand, if anyone, I can't imagine that no one has seen this already. These are 2 sisters. We don't really see the women that they were having an altercation with. I don't know if it was an official fight, but from what I've read article-wise, Sauce and Tito, one of these girls pulled out mace or pepper spray. And whether they were fighting officially or not, she's saying, the one that's actually in cuffs, saying that these girls were trying to jump her sister in the white, who she's going to say is 1 month pregnant, 2 days ago. And that was the reason, I guess, she was claiming self-defense. We don't really know exactly if there was a fight or who swung first, but essentially that's what's going on. You gonna push play unless you got something to jump in real quick?
No, that's it.
You like? What do you think? Do we like Sauce? What you got, bro? What's up?
I just think it's inexcusable to continue a fight 2 days later inside of a Walmart, regardless of who you are, regardless of where you come from. That's degenerate. That's degenerate shit. So I'm already thinking this is pretty degenerate.
Push play. Like, I like it.
You can talk to me. Go ahead. It's all right. You can talk to me. It's fine. They charged my sister though.
Okay.
They disrespected my
Figure
sister.
this out, please.
You can talk to me.
When I walk up,
Mama.
and you're going aggressive towards them, I need to be able to
They
figure
trying to
this out.
charge
So
my
we're gonna-
sister.
We're gonna walk out to the car and we're gonna figure this out. You're just being detained at this point.
What you want to detain me for?
Right now, harassment.
Why should I?
Harassment.
The one that got sprayed with me. Because they jumped my sister just 2 days ago. They hurt my sister.
So the other girls are gone at this point.
They
She's
just
explaining
hurt
her
my
to the
sister.
Walmart people.
They just jumped my sister is a month pregnant.
My favorite is her excuses.
Push play, bro. I didn't tell you.
sister is pregnant. My sister is pregnant. What? The other girl got mixed. They blind because they east or they white.
Hey, hold on.
Sir, you're hurting my arm.
Hey, stop pulling away.
I'm not pulling away. I got beat by cops before. I'm not pulling away from you. I'm black.
Yeah, let it ride. I want to push
Are they gonna jump me?
The body cam of the white dress girl.
Go to the office. Come on.
If it wasn't for Esau, you would be fine, right? Come on. If it wasn't for Esau, I would beat your ass. I would beat your ass.
I don't know who she's talking to. One of the Walmart associates, I think. Oh, we got a cop in there. Another cop just came in.
Okay.
My sister is pregnant. No!
Okay, stop.
No, they're right. We're going to get the other cop so I can see. She's cooperating, I guess.
No, my sister's pregnant.
Kids and a dog. And pregnant.
Daughter is right here.
2 kids and a dog, and she's got one in the oven.
Get the fuck off of me.
Your hands.
I can't. And then the
I'm
dog
gonna go
get
black.
the fuck off of me.
Behind your back.
Get off of me.
You're gonna get on it.
Get off of me. I'm pregnant. Get off. Yo.
Stop.
My daughter is right here. You can't be seen.
My daughters is
Get
here.
off of me. Get off of me. Yo.
All right, push pause.
Okay, the
Hold
camera
on.
comes
Tito,
up.
Tito, and then Sauce. What's up? Anything? I mean, I don't know. No. Hey, it might not be much to comment on right now, but so far what we've seen is the 2 sisters. There's one in the black top and the dress or the skirt who's seems to be. I don't know if she's older, but she seems to be like kind of looking out for the other sister because if for no other reason, regardless of age, she's pregnant and she's explaining what happened. Now both of these women are in cuffs and they're scrapping and they're on the ground. Sauce, what you got, bro?
I mean, other than the fact that
I mean, based on what you've seen,
I'm not
ahead of the video.
I'm not living in their reality, but again, being pregnant and getting attacked 2 days ago does not justify all the things that have gone down. And then why are they mad at the cops? Again,
so you're saying being pregnant is not a reason for her not to get put in cuffs.
No, what I'm saying is it's definitely not a reason to get arrested. And if you just
No, she brought up being pregnant because she's like,
Yeah.
don't put my sister in cuffs. She's pregnant.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
So what I'm saying about that is we're grasping at straws. Just like when we talk about some other racial issues where I'm just like, whoa, it just makes no sense.
We can talk about race, but there's no.
No, but
no
what
race has not been brought in yet, except for the fact that the cops are white and the women are black. But
No.
if you want to go there, fine.
No, what I'm saying is what I'm saying is when a guy is just like, oh no, a girl is like, oh, he raped me. It kind of sounds like one of those excuses. It sounds like she's grasping at straws. No, I'm just saying it's one of those things that your brain instantly goes to be able to get out of this intense situation is just to say you're pregnant over and over and over.
Okay, I got it. So you're
So
saying like in a manner where, I mean, not to, we'll do, if we ever do a topic or a story about, assault, we can do that. But the R word, for example, like I get what you're saying. You're making an analogy that her saying I'm pregnant, I got my kids with me. I didn't do nothing. You're saying these are things that are similar to. You're saying that these are things that are similar to like when a woman may actually make accusations that may or may not. It's kind of in the same realm.
Yeah.
Real quick, Tito.
This is what I think. For one, number one, the bitch in the white dress. I know why she's pregnant. That's number one. Jesus Christ. That thing is. Anyway,
you get it. You get why she's got a butter in the oven. Somebody got there before you.
Yes.
My goodness.
Because if he didn't, I was going.
Right. Syracuse.
Anyway.
Drive to Syracuse.
Woo!
All right.
I did not say that. For the record.
No, Tito said I like it. So what's up? What else?
The next thing is that there's well, so whatever you said, that's bullshit.
What's bullshit?
Okay,
How's it bullshit?
No, what is bullshit? I'm directing the show.
God damn, can I talk?
No, it's too many. I talk. I get. I was listening to songs. What is bullshit?
The situation is that, dog, if your sister was jumped 2 days before, right? She was pregnant, and then you seen the culprits 2 days later.
Uh-oh.
you would kick them bitches in the teeth?
Ooh.
That's wrong.
That's a good question. I like it. Go ahead, Sauce.
I don't understand that, dog.
Okay, so what I'm saying is I'm gonna definitely jump their ass, and I'm definitely gonna do the exact.
As a man?
As a man, I will do the exact same things, but what I'm saying is when I get caught, I'm a fucking man. I'm not gonna make any fucking excuses to the police officers when they come and get me. I'm gonna put my hands behind my back after I beat those bitches' asses. But again, it's just one of those, and that's why I told you, yeah, Zuckerberg's definitely gonna hate this opinion. I'm so. Yeah. Exactly. They're not listening. But again, when it comes down to it, and it comes down to my opinion, is when people use like I'm pregnant, or maybe when they want to insult somebody, they're willing to use the dagger, or they're willing to use the greatest excuse, which is like I can't breathe, or I'm pregnant, or this or that. They want the cop to treat them differently, and I mean, yeah, maybe, but you get what I mean when I say, again, the cops don't care if you're pregnant. We have to arrest you. We have to get you out of society.
Can you answer it real quick? Let me get the mic. No, it's cool. I gotta keep Sauce in check sometimes because I like where you're going. We're gonna get there, but right now we're about. You answered it. So you're saying even as a man, again, I don't want to get flagged, but you would handle the situation with girls that jumped your sister on site. Yeah. Wonderful. So it sounds like you and Tito actually agree. I don't think that I would. Now, there's a difference in self-defense. If we see these girls and we're in Walmart, right, and I'm with my sister, and then they're like, oh, yeah, there she go. What's up now, B? Beep, beep, bleep. All that kind of stuff, and they roll up on us. Even then, I feel like as a man, while I agree with Sauce, if you make the decision as a man to get physical with some females trying to jump your sister, then when it comes time to deal with the consequences, even if that means jail time, he's saying that he would deal with it. We want to hear Tito kind of wrap it up, but I wouldn't put myself in a situation outside of self-defense. If we saw the girls that jumped them, I mean, unless they address us, and then again, because I feel like if they address us, if they see us and they start talking trash, then more than likely a situation is going to arise where they are probably going to attack. But yeah, again, as a man, and I like it, even though we're on the funny part of the show, we're wrapping it up as a man because we're going to draw it back to manhood. If I'm with my sister and that happens, what I'm definitely going to do, if they're not coming and attacking us, I'm going to man style, whatever that means, even if it means physically, I'm going to keep my sister back behind me or in a position where she's not popping stuff off.
Okay, so you took it to a different direction. I think I was mainly pertaining to if there were two sisters.
Okay.
And the bitch jumped her, and the next day.
So assuming with women.
So let's just say that some janks jumped Mariana, and then in 2 days, Marisol and Mariana was in Walmart, and Marisol saw the janks.
Can we call her? Because we should get her to answer. That's a good question.
And Marisol saw the janks that jumped Mariana.
Yeah.
No, I'm with Marisol.
Fired.
Fucking up.
No, you as a man, you're saying you're gonna help Mighty Soul.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm correcting that. Okay. No, I'm just saying if Marisol saw the janks, I
understand
of Marisol beating their ass.
Right.
As a man,
you're gonna bail her out, right?
For sure.
All right.
I always got bail money.
So whatever on the charges and the rap sheet. But what about you as a man if you're with her and that happens?
Okay, so let's say.
Grab that. Keep talking.
Mariana was jumped, and in 2 days we were in Walmart, me and Mariana, and we saw him. What would I do?
Yeah,
I think.
Mariana's game.
Right, I think. I don't know, though. I think I would push Mariana into jumping on the ass, and if a bitch went stupid, I might grab her by the neck. I don't know. I ain't gonna punch her. I ain't gonna grab her. I ain't gonna push her. But I might grab her by the neck. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, that's why, again, the empathy or the nature of the situation definitely drives us to have more, conflicting opinions on this. And definitely when you make it close to home and it's a sister, I get it. But when you're grasping at straws, when you're dealing with law enforcement, would you say the same excuses that these women are giving? I guess that's the real question. I'm not saying you wouldn't act like these people, but what I'm saying is, would you actually grasp at the straw as, I am totally fine with pepper spraying these hoes because they attacked my sister 2 weeks ago, but it only has to do because she's pregnant. That's what she's saying when she's like, "Oh, I'm pregnant. No, it's the excuse. It's not.
It sounds like both of you, except for me, agree that you would, even in a situation as being a man, you would actually get physical with the other girls if they attacked your sister. Is that pretty much right? Yes or no?
Yes.
For sure. If they attacked my sister, I think that I would absolutely. That's what I'm saying. The only way that I would actually get physically involved with other women or with women is if they attacked us. Otherwise, if there's no beef and my sister's the one getting rowdy, I'm going to do everything. I feel like at that point as a man, my responsibility is to keep my sister subdued and under wraps real quick. Let's push play because the thing is, I want to know what there's men in the Walmart. I want to talk about when we pause if they did the right thing. Look at dude in the red shorts.
I'm going to have to mute it when that dude comes in. He says some naughty words that start with F.
Okay. All right, relax.
Everybody out! Out!
Crazy, bro. Yeah, that shit is crazy, nigga.
Yeah, I'm making sure she's there.
You have two kids, a Yorkie. The girl in the red dress had a kid. The Walmart attendants, thank goodness for the good attendants at Walmart. They grabbed the women, the associates at Walmart were grabbing all these women's children to protect them from all the violence and the box kicking and stuff. Just want to point that out. Shout out to the Walmart associates. Let it go all the way to the
Look at the Yorkie.
Shout out to that Walmart associate. She saved the Yorkie. We had another associate save the kids, the youngins, who were screaming and crying. Now we got this Walmart, y'all. Walmart's on point, guys. I like it. Push play real quick. We're going to pause it after she gets throat punched.
Just because she's got a little thing doesn't mean she's a Walmart.
Okay, allegedly. You're right, Sauce. We don't know. We don't want to get in trouble. But I don't know if that's a Walmart associate. Could not be. But the point is, I've seen some Walmart associates in there grabbing kids and stuff. And these rats should get loose. Look at dude in the red shorts. What should a man do in this situation? Take off that badge. It's a threat to the cop. Yeah, that Derek Chauvin. She got that. He just gave her that Derek Chauvin, baby. Yep.
I just love how it gets blurred.
Yeah, let it play real quick, guys. Just to push space bar. Chill out for a second, bro. Just real quick, as you see the blur, guys, let you know because some of you guys might be getting excited. I checked; those are reddish brown panties, flesh tone. It's not no draws. Pay attention. Slow motion. The bite. This is the moment of truth, everybody. No, let it happen. Boom. Let me see the full time, the regular speed. Let it play. I'll say when it plays. Oh, Jesus. Tito, what's up, bro? Speak on it. How do you feel after seeing that? How do you feel after seeing that? Name it First thing that comes to your mind, speak on it.
I'll kill him and his family.
Okay, so you're anger about
Yes.
So you don't like seeing that she got punched.
No.
Okay. Sauce. What about you? How did you feel? Without being too inflammatory, when she got punched.
Well, during COVID, it's no. We're supposed to take the mic.
First
But
feelings, emotions. Speak on it.
with COVID and everything that I know.
Thomas. Tell me the first thing that you feel when you saw that punch.
Oh, when I saw that punch. Oh, thank God.
You said thank God. No, you can. No, go ahead. You can talk, but I don't like you to expound before telling us what you're about to talk about.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
so what? You said thank God she got punched.
Yeah.
Go deeper.
And that's what I was about to say. Again, during COVID and during what I know as a human being, HIV and
disease.
Yeah, biting is literally a felony. This is a felony, and she deserved every repercussion. I'm not saying she deserved to get, the full extent of everything, but that punch was just
The cop using
Oh.
whatever force he needed to.
Exactly, and that's my repercussion. Like, that's my thought, and
Okay.
repercussion is totally fine.
So okay, I like it. So your feelings are you were grateful, and on top of that, because it's legal that he did that, because her biting was a felony. It's a weapon. You can hurt someone. COVID, there's disease, and so yeah. Anything else? I think I'm gonna withhold my. I think there was definitely a lot of excitement when I saw the punch in the neck. Can you roll back? Like, I'm talking about like 5 seconds or maybe even 7. He didn't connect fully. Let's go ahead and hit that play. Yeah, hit that, roll that beautiful bean footage. She tried to bite it. Here we go. He didn't connect actually. He got the, I know it hurt. He was trying to hit her in the face, but he got the neck. Oh man. A lot of emotions. A lot of excitement. I'm not saying happiness, but a lot of excitement. I was excited when I saw that. Go ahead and let it actually roll. Go ahead and let it roll actually. Unless you got something you want to say. So Tito's mad. Thomas is grateful. I was excited. Let's keep going because I want to hear and then end it on talking about the men, the guys who are dropping F-bombs, and you can mute it when that happens. But the guys who are saying take off your badge, they were trying to jump in, but then they were scared to jump in. Woo! Man. Woo!
But
roll that beautiful bean for us. Tito's got something to say. Push pause. Push pause.
what type of person are you?
Go ahead. What?
Where she's handcuffed. And
No, you can't.
I don't know. I talk loud enough.
Yeah, just go ahead, man. Please don't let him get you
And
off your phone.
she bites him, but why wouldn't that include, I don't know, a taser, pepper
So instead
spray?
of punching her, he should have tased her.
Yes.
Pepper sprayed.
Yes.
Sauce? Was that a more humane or reasonable response to her biting him?
Would you hit your mom in the face,
No,
bro?
one question at a time. Is that with taser? No. I got it, bro. I'm directing the.
I know.
Show you
I know.
what you mean.
I'm just trying to make
Bro.
sure they
Okay,
hear
okay,
it because
all right.
I'm taking it over here.
It's okay. Is taser or pepper spray a more appropriate response to her biting him? And then he says about your mom after that. I don't know.
Well, with the most recent shooting, and I forget which one that is, I think it was in Minneapolis. They said it was about 1.5 miles away from George Floyd's murder. That was like one of the big claims. When she went to our tool belt, she clearly made a mistake, and instead of grabbing her taser, she grabbed a gun. So in that situation, he doesn't have time to go to his belt, which makes me go, yes, the fist is clearly the best response to a person committing a felony here in real time, regardless of you being left or right or whatever your feeling is about COVID. She is exposing him potentially to HIV, and regardless,
Whatever it is. I agree. Hold on, real quick. I agree that I think that the punching or choke or headlock, something with my hands or physical body is probably the first response before reaching to my belt to get my pepper spray. Yeah, just put it on the table. I think it's. I don't know. Yeah, what's up? You said something. Would you
Okay, so how about this? In real life,
This is real life. This happened on July.
in
4th.
real life, if there's a girl, you're with a girl, and
My
the
sister.
bitch reaches around, ranches around, and bites you. Is your first response to punch in the face?
It depends on the situation.
My,
Like, so
So-
why are we scrapping? Why she bite me?
cut, probably because you crazy. What type
No,
of bitches
build the
bite
story.
niggas?
So
You're on a date, and the motherfucker, the bitch is in the elevator, and you touch her. You say, "Bitch, I want to kiss her," some shit, and the bitch ranches around and bites you on your arm. Is your first response to punch her in the face? Fuck, baby.
maybe not. I think
So,
in that.
is your first?
Well, let me
I'm
answer
sorry.
first.
Go
In
ahead.
in that situation in the elevator, probably not. If I was that cop, I don't know, but I feel like in this situation it's more applicable. The real life situation that happened, I probably would have punched her or maybe like grabbed her by her head, like her neck, like picked her up, threw her down, something like that. In the elevator, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, that's what I'm saying. It depends because if she's attacking me.
I'm sorry. That's just a bad.
I'm gonna let you jump in. If she's attacking me in the elevator, like coming at me, now is it one bite and she's like and she jumps back? Obviously, I'm not gonna beat her. But if she's attacking me, like biting me, trying to continue to bite me, yes, punching is absolutely a reasonable option. I don't know. I think you pretty much already answered it. I mean,
No, I asked you
the elevator situation. Is that different?
If a girl bites you, would you punch her in the
In the elevator.
Yeah, if a person was to bite me and I would punch him in the face, I guess it would all be under the idea of.
No, the question is, would you punch her in the face?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I carry a knife around with me everywhere. So would it be better for me to go to my knife, or would it be better for me to just
punching her.
punch them in the face?
So the answer is, and if you were the cop, you already answered. You would punch her. In the elevator situation, it sounds like you're saying no matter what the situation is. Tito was asking, I guess, different scenarios or circumstances, which I do think the context kind of can matter. Because if she just bites me once, she's not actually attacking me. As a man, I might, not strike her if I'm in the moment, not in danger or having to defend myself.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think I agree with you in general. Punching, headlock, choke slam, something like that is probably, if a woman is attacking me by biting me, that's probably the first thing I'm gonna do. Yes, before using a deadly weapon or even a half lethal weapon like a knife, which is lethal, or pepper spray, which I think is considered lethal actually still, or taser. No, taser is considered lethal. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything else I want to push play.
Well, we'll definitely press play.
Grab a brew, bro.
And without making this connect to our old issue, I feel like we're talking about society's idea of if a man does actually come back against a woman, we're
what?
gonna have a certain reaction, which means again, I
Doesn't
don't
it
really,
depend on the
I don't
context
really,
and response?
I don't really sit here and think too hard. When anybody puts my life in danger, I will probably.
Doesn't the context depend on the response?
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah.
She bites me once and backs up.
Bite?
If she's attacking you by biting me, yeah, I think I would punch her. But yeah. So push play. No, go ahead, push play. Let's go ahead. Switch speeds.
He's good.
Pretty much
I
after the
can't.
guys.
After this, it's
Push
gonna get us
push
banned.
Oh, okay, push mute. Are you able to push mute?
I'm a
No,
mute.
because I want to, even if we don't hear them, I want to talk about the guys pointing. They're feeling like they should do something, but they couldn't, or could they? Would y'all have done anything if y'all were there as men? Hold on, real quick. You see the guys?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pause it right when.
Hold on. We can't hear it, Sauce.
I know.
Bro, relax.
That's why I'm
There's
showing you where they at.
There's no sound. Push play.
I know I can't play the sound because he yells
want
the
you to play
F
sound,
word
play the
multiple
video.
times.
So anyway, as we see, I was interrupted, but I was trying to point out the fact that there was a white gentleman. I don't know if he's actually Caucasian, whatever. He's lighter skinned, but he was pointing at the cop. And as Sauce, and I agree with him pushing mute. He was saying F-bombs. He was calling the cop who punched the girl words, and saying he was lesser than a man, and take your badge off, take your Sauce.
I'm showing you.
Okay, thank you. All right, I get it. Yeah. That's him. It doesn't matter. He actually could be a really light-skinned brother. I don't know. He could be Spanish. He could be white. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know. We don't know. Definitely nothing. But anyway, hilarious. So he's pointing at him right now. I'm not gonna say. He's saying F-bomb. He's saying you're not a man. Take your badge off. Take your badge off. The dude back here in the red pants and the other guy that's been filming, they've been there the whole time like ooh, doing what a lot of guys do when they're filming. Push play real quick. Basically, the question is was there anything that any of these men could have done? Where does manhood come into play when it comes to this whole situation? Would any of you actually have tackled the cop, for example? That's a little extreme. I get it. Go ahead, push. You can push pause right there. Okay. Got something?
Yeah.
What's up?
No, I think
Switch these from you guys, bro.
I think at this point it was too late.
Too late for what?
Too late to interfere.
As a man,
to interfere. I believe that, and this is something that I dealt with just last week.
Okay. What's that?
There's a black blind man.
All right.
In Walmart.
All right.
Okay. He bought a car, tried to get phone hooked up.
Okay.
Shit didn't work. He wanted his money back.
Gotcha.
They wouldn't give him his money back. They literally claimed that they were going to call the police and to say that he claimed to shoot up the place.
Wow.
The funny part is he's blind and he can't shoot up shit. He can't see it. Fuck is they? I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anchorman. But my point is that I think I as a man, I would have intervened earlier.
What point earlier? Give or take.
Wow.
The cop just came in?
Yeah. When the cop first grabbed her, and she was like, "Oh,
What would you have done?
Grabbed her. Her.
Okay.
Calm down.
Right.
Listen. It's okay.
We here.
We ain't got to do it like this.
Right.
Just listen. We can deal with this.
I like that.
We can do this. She, with that energy, would have calmed down. I don't care what
Well,
hopefully, but
yeah,
most likely, she would calm down.
Well, that's the goal. I mean, obviously, I like to move as a real man. That's the goal. But we see how ratchet and out of hand she is. She may not have.
Deals with the rat.
Okay, so now, what if you were a man that just walked up on the scene when the cops were already there? She was already kicking shit over. What do you think? Do you even have a role at that point to say anything? Can you even kind of calm her down? She's kicking stuff at this point, and he's got her knee on her back. What you think? Like, you just kind of just film, stay there, just watch.
I don't film. That's stupid.
Stay there, watch, just to make sure nothing crazy happens.
Yeah, but no,
or even get in your car.
No, none of the sort. I think more, even at no matter what point I intervene, the first portion would have been ideal to try to calm down.
Sure. Right.
Coming up on the point where she was kicking shit and fuck y'all and
yeah.
At that point, I'm like, calm down.
Okay. Real quick, Mo said he tripping. He a police, not a civilian. If that was my wife and she did that and I do what the officer did, I'm going to jail. How could Sauce agree with that? LOL. If your own girl did that and you hit her like that, y'all know damn well we wrong. So how the hell a police officer be right? I don't know what he means by that. Just shove her ass. He a whole man.
Right. No, he said what I'm saying.
Y'all tweaking. She is in handcuffs. Just throw her to the ground.
Right.
Man, y'all tripping. Bad decisions. Okay. Cal Cox, what's up, buddy? I don't know if you saw this video, but
I mean, that was.
I'm sure it was pretty viral. So
yeah.
Mo, who was our guest earlier, my cousin who called in on the Zoom call, I was reading his comments. He basically said we're tripping. A shove would have been sufficient. Right. He's a whole man. She's in handcuffs.
Right.
I don't know if I necessarily disagree with that comment either. I am saying that, yeah, we never talk about a shove because I think we were talking about pepper spray or taser.
Or just,
and that's why I was like,
yeah,
I would use, I think I said, I didn't say shove, but I did say use my hands, chokehold. But my point is, before going down to my taser, especially in the heat of the moment, to my pepper spray, while she's biting me and trying to bite me, I'm going to do something physical, maybe shove her. I can deal with it.
I said tase and I said pepper spray. My point is that I want to punch her in the face. It would have been a shove.
Yeah.
last shit coming,
Okay.
I would have pepper sprayed her or tasered
All right.
her.
He's legally allowed to do it.
What I'm saying is, don't know. I would have shoved her or like, bitch, what are you doing?
He's legally allowed to do any of the
right.
of the sort.
Even if you didn't punch her in the face, you could have grabbed her and slammed her. You know what I'm saying? To the middle aisle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
But to punch her in the face, that was wild, bro. That's a lot.
That was wild. Real quick, that's funny. If you're just joining us, guys, we've been kind of probably gonna end when I go to YouTube. Gonna chop this video up a little bit, but anyway, we're about to wrap it up, but we want to end on a lighter note because we've been going hard, talking deep topics, and of course that last situation was pretty wild. But I want to anybody that's watching, and we're gonna talk a reaction video to Juvenile and Manny Fresh's BLK presents Vax That Thing Up. Kick it, Sauce.
That's funny too.
On a main chat, open up BLK ass, okay yeah. Profile picture looking tight chat, nice chat. Got your bio reading right chat, precise chat. But before you find a date chat, you gotta wait chat. Gotta go vaccinate chat, get it straight chat. Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Dating real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up. Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Dating real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up.
I know you can't stand it, no holding hands, chick. But when we get the shot, we gon' be romancing. Girl, you could be the queen after quarantine. We could meet up at the spot and we could do the thing. Internet date chat, I'm your mate chat. Download the app, shawty, you ain't gotta wait chat. I love it when you hold me, eggplant emoji. You could be the young hot thing, I'll be the OG.
Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Dating real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up. Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a decent looking brother, want you vax that thing up. Acting foolishly, you need to vax that thing up. Herd immunity when you vax that thing up.
If you wanna get sticky and hot, go get the shot. If you wanna smash some dude named Scott, go get the shot. Now go get the shot, go get the shot. BLK says go get the shot. You wanna smash with Scott, smash with Scott. BLK says go get the shot.
My God.
Smash with Scott.
All right. Can you go back to pause, but go back to where some girls are twerking in the background on this thing. I like no. Oh, that other one was good. Anyway, what's up? So Vax That Thing. I like it. Hit on mute. I like it. Go to the beginning if you want to. So Tito, Vax That Thing Up. First of all, I saw an interview with Juvenile, and he was basically kind of playing it as if he and Manny Fresh were the ones that came up with this idea. Or no, they said BLK was called reached out to them. BLK is the dating app, and they're saying that BLK reached out to them, and they put it together. But my point is that they're making it seem like they did this and they made some money. Is it any way possible? Like, first of all, is there an agenda to this? Like, do you really think Juvenile and Manny Fresh wanted to educate the black community on vaccinations? Tito?
Hell no.
So why did they do this?
For money.
They were paid?
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing about publishing, not to brag or anything. Y'all know I do a little bit of music business. I done some writing, and I got some credits, some placement. This song is Cash Money Universal Records, like biggest record ever. That might be debatable because Lil Wayne is a huge artist. But as far as the one record,
back that ass up.
Wayne got like multiple albums and so many hits, but one record, Back That Thing Up, is one of their biggest hits. There's no way legally that on the publishing side of the game, consent or release side of the game, that there would not have been some sort of like check cut or clearance from the highest level of existence of whoever owns that song. Universal Cash Money. There's no way that they could have done that. You gotta pay. You gotta pay whoever owns the publishing.
Universal.
You gotta pay. Like I think it's been a while because I studied this in college. But if you, for example, publishing fee for 15 seconds of a song on a trailer, it's like $275,000. If it's the main song of the trailer of the whole movie, it's like $500,000. Your song at the end of the rolling credits, $175K. My point is this: this wasn't done just for fun. It wasn't allowed. Guys, YouTube, we've been, trying to work and recently been monetized on YouTube. Very new to the game, but the whole algorithm thing, that stuff matters. Copyright laws. I've had videos muted, taken down, blocked in other countries simply because I played, a Bobby Womack song or something like that in the background. That's why we only play original music now. My point is this. This would not have happened. We're nearing 4 million views without some higher-ups authorization. And if that is the case, if we consider that's true, what does that mean? Who's behind this? The CDC? Dr. Fauci? Who's doing this?
Fauci. It was Dr. Fauci, bruh.
So, what do you think about vaccine in general? So, is this good or bad? Do you care about getting vaccinated?
Oh no, I think it's horrible. I think all vaccinations are bad.
Okay.
I don't get a flu shot. I don't get none of that shit.
But you in the service. You got that whole super universal soldier covers everything shot though, didn't you? Before boot camp.
Why you gotta talk about that?
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm just saying. You might already have the vaccine.
I already got the vaccine.
So you do,
bro. You told everybody, bro.
My fault.
I be telling everybody. They be like, nigga, you got a vaccine? No, but probably. Like,
I'm a universal soldier. Okay.
When I went into the army, I got 17 shots, so I probably did
Smash
that
Miss
vaccine.
Scott. Smash Miss Scott.
No, the situation is that though, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in vaccines. I don't believe in vaccines. I don't believe in getting our children vaccinated or anything like that. Like, it's okay. If they go through that level to get black people to be vaccinated, it can't be good for you, bro.
Most said they trained for those situations, but it went out the door for her. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm sorry, that might have been coming from last time. He said ninjas need money. Laugh out loud. They offered him. He took it. Shit, sad. What money do? Who the hell is Smash with Scott? Scott was one of the dudes on because BLK is the voting app. I'm sorry, the dating app. My bad. We about to wrap it up. So Scott was one of the guys on there. So that's all it is. Pretty sad, man. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to end on kind of a lighthearted note real quick. Just something funny because we had some serious topics tonight. Real quick, though, we're going to start with Sauce. Go to Antonio after that. Please tell them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them where they can find you on all social media platforms. Any business or project you got going on, whether that be a DJ gig coming up. And keep it tight and short. We're wrapping up the show. Sauce.
Well, my name is DJ Sauce. And in closing statements, again, Juvenile says, we don't know. Backs that thing up, even though he doesn't know the real issue of what y'all are facing. But you need to get vaccinated. No, right here is his statement to the press. No, I just wanted to do something positive for my people, to stand in the front and show them that I'm willing to sacrifice, but it's also for my family. He also said we don't know what we are facing right now, which is the number one reason why I said the black community doesn't understand what they're facing, and I'm pretty sure it's not getting vaccinated.
Yeah,
but hey.
I'm pretty sure that's a PR written. It was written for him. Again, I think we're all in agreement that this was a higher up type of thing. It's the CDC. There's major money. We know on the publishing side of the game, no clearance would have happened without major big players clearing it. So I'm with you. This is clearly a scripted thing. But tell the people who you are, where they can find you, and what you got coming up.
Well, yeah, and that's why, again, I don't believe in the anti-vax that Tito's saying over there. But, hey, when it comes down to it, Friday and Saturdays at Mi Ranchos,
your tags,
again, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., I'm there. DJ Sauce on Facebook. You can find me. Tito, take it away.
Nice. Good stuff.
I'm going to put the mic
Whatever you want to represent. Whatever you want to say. And I'll go back and put the email in the description. So assume it's already there now if you want to talk about Bleep Life.
It's so good. We are Bleep Life. Bleep Life is going to, within a couple days, couple weeks, we are going to do free credit repair. We are going to start doing business credit. We are going to start changing what we want to change. But as of right now, I ain't on no social media.
Okay.
I don't do social media.
All right. What about the email if they want to inquire about credit repair, business repair, anything like that?
BleepLifeLLC@gmail.com.
Check it out in the description, guys. If it's not there, I promise I will put it there. And, of course, you guys know it's your boy, Brother David, a.k.a. Big Baby. And it's the Angry Man God Talk Hour. And, guys, thanks so much. We went a little long-winded. It was kind of a trial show tonight, but we're going to have it more concise and chopped down. Usually the shows are going to be an hour long, the Angry Man God Talk Hour. So, yeah, go ahead and get that instrument. I like that. As always, every show sponsored by Social Media Boutique. Make your next event a Social Media Boutique event. Check us out at SocialMediaBoutique.events. Unforgettable, that's the name of this jam right here. By yours truly, as we do original music. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.
David Bill.
Oh, yeah, that's right. One more time. Bubba Kush, our main sponsor. Bubba Kush is the number one strain of THC or cannabis in the world of all time, actually. And now they're in the industrial hemp CBD game. So these are their products. It's all legal, guys. Any law enforcement that's watching, please understand. That's right. Please understand that this is not illegal. It's all hemp. It's all CBD. Iota Mist, pre-rolls, gummies. We got the whole 9. I think we even got tea. We got Delta 8. All kinds of flower, guys. The Delta 8, we're a luxury brand. This stuff is real. We've got Moon Rocks. That's right. Gel tablets. The whole 9. It's unforgettable. We love you guys. Thanks.
There you go.
Angry Man God Talk.
Oh, no.